Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Not sure.
Connected. Channel switched.
Shoot him.
Yeah. I am sorry
here
to.
we are.
Hey, Auntie.
Oh God, there's loads of places. Hi.
Pretty simple one today.
An update.
You are U.S. forces. You will be facing Chernarus ground forces on Chernarus.
Stop.
It is
Chernobyl
currently
zone.
February 20th, 2020.
What do we use that for?
The U.S. government discovered that the Chernarus government was gassing their civilians, started poking into it, and the Chernarus government responded in kind. On Chernarus, the U.S. government had an airbase stationed in the northwestern part of the country. The Chernarus ground forces surrounded the airbase and ordered the U.S. forces to evacuate. Obviously, we didn't want to start an international incident right then and there, especially when we were outgunned at the time. So, what you will be doing today is you will be performing a lay low insert to the AO. Before you say anything, let me finish. And you will be assaulting the airfield and defending it against QRF. So what's going to happen is you are going to spawn in and you will already be in your parachute. You will already be your parachute will already be deployed. I recommend not landing above 20 kilometers an hour. If you have questions about that, I'm sure somebody's already said something in chat that I don't have open about how to do that. There are two different types of squads. There are just standard infantry squads, and there are infantry weapons squads. The infantry weapons squads are more support units. Recommend whoever's running those to kind of keep those towards the back. They're definitely not the ones that you want assaulting right up front. It's all pretty self-explanatory. I've run Barbarian through it. He should be fine there. We will not be able to call in artillery until you have secured the airfield, because we do want to be able to leverage this area for the next op. At this time, does anybody have any questions?
Actually, I have a real question.
Cool.
If you're gonna have gun crews, shouldn't we be landing inside on the airfield, or just like outside the airfield then moving in?
You will be landing outside of the airfield, hopping into Tituses that have been stashed in the woods for you, and then moving in.
Right.
Since we will be spawning into the parachutes, will we all be needing to get onto the server and loaded onto it before you hit the start mission? Or...
Nope. You are good to respawn whenever you spawn.
User joined your channel.
Okay.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting then.
Already accounted for that.
As interesting as my frozen beer.
Is that when you are my biggest recommendation is
checking my systems. Yes, I appear to be working to optimal capacity.
It's not hard to land a parachute in this game.
Don't press the arrow keys when you're nearing the ground. I've learned that from many mistakes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Don't fly into people. Don't fly into trees.
Yeah. Just be careful, guys.
Flare before you land.
Yeah.
Parachuted before. What's the slowdown? Z?
It's just direction.
You just pitch up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pitch in the direction away from where you're going.
I literally made this as simple for you guys as I can possibly make it. I was going to have you actually halo out of a CJ-130, but decided that probably would end up in a lot of splatter. So
it usually does.
Man, it would have been so much fun to watch.
Yeah. I know. But anyway.
Halo drop or the splatter?
First platoon, you are good to put. You are good to go ahead, load in. I highly recommend at least 2 infantry squads and 1 infantry weapons squad at a minimum, especially with as many people as we have.
Yeah, I'll say this.
And go from there. So, it should be really easy to see which one is which when you're loading in there.
So we're playing as the Americans.
Not allowed to apologize.
I apologize. What mod said?
Realism.
Realism.
The usual.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gabian.
User left your
God
channel.
damn, you guys giving
So-
Gabian
I'm
this
in good
ass.
condition
There's actually
today.
no usual.
Because it's in the Discord.
That's rude.
Just to answer the question.
Homebrew, should we tell them not to like hit OK to join in yet, or are we just gonna let them? Never mind.
They should be. We're considering
I
it,
just
Lalo.
asked
Like
him about
it
that.
should be
He
fine.
said it's okay.
Yep, it should be
He
okay.
just said
I'm gonna get into
appropriate
T-Far.
to join.
I will see.
Do
you
that,
guys.
yeah. I'll take care of these guys.
Just get in the server as fast as possible, guys. Click your roll and hit OK.
All right.
I'm not sure if I'm misreading this. Is supposed to say
User left your channel.
Don't worry about it. That doesn't fucking matter. All right. For those who are, sorry, it's not making stop. That'd be
Onion
you.
ring.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's all good. For those of you who are spawning in as just infantry, once you land, pull security and get into concealment. Squad leaders, meet inside the circle of security, and I'll brief you on what we're going to be doing as a plan, and then from there you can delegate to your infantry and team leads and organize your teams.
Alright,
see you in the ground.
Yep.
I'm assuming I have more. I mean, it's easy to have a push to talk and then not burp over a mic.
Yeah. You're not cool if you
the
burp
wrong
over the
fucking
mic.
password.
But Bowman just banned
I
me
just
if you let me
no,
do
no,
that,
no. I'm
by
just
the
letting.
way.
I'm just letting you know.
Because I'm so afraid that it's actually wrong one. It's
Okay, so the place I usually sell my opals has now dropped in price.
This is
Well,
looking
that's
so
no
weird. It looks
bloody
like they
good, is it? What am I going to do
updated
now?
Monday. Because this was potluck was or Monday was Nars.
Something tells me he just didn't feel like
User left your channel.
As it takes a year for me to even load.
User left your
There we
channel.
go.
Left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Yeah.
Red.
User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel.
Alpha 1-5.
Somehow load up
User
their
left your channel.
How's it even possible?
It's wrong. It doesn't.
What have you been doing with your life?
What
Why have you
else
not
is
joined the Coast
nearby
Guard?
where I am?
Then
What?
play it. It's
Oh my
realism,
God.
Combat
right?
lifesaver.
It
Oh,
is
I'm in
realism.
medic already today.
So what spots do
Realism
we
mod set.
load
User
into?
joined your channel.
Realism mod set.
I
There's
have
48
I have
mods.
2 new realism mod sets for whatever reason. Is it 56 mods or 49 mods?
48.
User left your channel.
48?
48. There's 48 mods in the realism mod set.
Delete this one that has
If
56.
you have more or less, something's wrong.
Ren, it's Alpha 1-5.
User left your channel.
Okay, I'm Alpha
Pick,
1-5.
Oh, it's probably because ITC land systems is still on
what?
the list.
There you go.
That was a
No, you
once
got it.
upon a
Alright.
time.
Hit okay.
Hang on.
DCT, System Missile Specialist.
Do I hear a child in here?
No, you do not.
No.
Leave my girlfriend alone. Thank you very much.
a lady.
User left
Ah,
your
that's
channel.
okay.
DCT, get the
Which
fuck
is-
out of here.
Surprising.
Okay.
User left your
So
channel.
begin.
Missile specialist, AT, missile specialist.
Sort of.
Bloody hell, I'm not going with that lot then. No, I'm going to stick with what I've got. Hang on. Iceberg is Zoo, so how come Iceberg was up here? I know it's Onion
User
Ring.
left your channel.
Girlfriend. Wow. What a mistake to make. Was she 14? Sorry. I shouldn't say things like that. I've got a ragmag here from
User
1986.
left your channel.
It's a magazine
Channel
produced by the universities in the UK,
User
full of
left your
jokes,
channel.
and the
User
proceeds
joined
went to
your channel.
charity. And some of the jokes in, I can't tell you, because they're not PC anymore, but in the day, holy crap! Holy crap-a-rooney!
User joined your channel. User joined your
It's
channel.
friggin' snowing.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Oh, your parachute's already gone.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Ooh, I like the night vision. 3 monitors wide. Oh, don't like the scope. Fuck's sake.
Scar.
Couldn't we have an SU scope? Ah, I much prefer the SUs. Ah.
User joined your channel.
Track IRs all out on
Yeah,
that though.
That's,
I'm not going to be very effective with that
What?
scope.
Say again?
54.4. 1 sec.
What have I got?
Radios.
Phoenix, go red. Frisk and Wuzzy go blue.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Only 9 grenades?
DCT with me.
And no smoke grenades? Oh, come on.
Do you need help with the radio? Or
Who
do
makes
you know
these fucking loadouts?
I know how to do it.
Alright. Also, he said for you to go blue. Viking did.
But only 15 bandages. What's a frag grenade doing?
No,
there?
Bren, you were going red.
Equipment.
My bad, I was told blue.
I said red, didn't I?
User left your channel.
Ah, shit. Sorry, I misspoke.
User left joined your channel.
So who's our
User
squad
left your
leader?
channel. User joined your channel.
80. I don't have a radio.
Did I do a fuck up?
I don't have a radio.
User joined your channel.
Alright.
Well, I don't have a radio, so that's cool.
Oh, there's one that
box of radios there.
Oh, sorry,
What? Why?
6-2 DACA?
Auntie.
Box on the road.
What about James?
Or all of them, actually.
Ooh, who's he?
Shout at them.
What's he got on him that I can have?
50 check.
An extra magazine.
They're people that should know better. Don't switch fucking squad.
We don't even have a medic, so yes, that's good.
Oh yeah, let's have the grenades.
User joined your channel.
Really? Weird.
A couple of those.
Also, we're on 80, Chris.
Couple of those.
Radio check?
Bandages, all of his bandages as well.
Radio check.
Good check.
One cat and his frag. Fuck this. Excellent. 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 152. I'll have one of those.
Oh wait, is this the...
Oh, don't you love it when someone despawns?
That's wonderful to hear.
Yo, what up?
So we're in 80, are we?
Okay, I don't fucking know this one. DCT, your kids.
No, we need you. You help us hold
Charlie, with me, we're moving
User joined
southwest
your
of the
channel.
tree line. We gotta get some cover.
Come on. Let's go.
Let's move. You can sort your shit later.
Charlie.
Stash vehicles are to the southeast, that's all.
Well, you want us to go southwest, so let's go southwest.
User left your channel.
1-5, let's go, people.
Monty, hold still.
How far in the forest are we doing?
But
Just stay, just about 100 meters to get some cover in these trees. Get some security set up. I want my guys watching west.
Yeah. Also, one of the guys on our squad did mention that the vehicles was, they saw them southeast.
Copy.
User joined your channel.
Well, this is going to be fun. Hello, beer. How are you doing? The top of my beer's gone frosty.
User left your channel.
I could do with a different scope.
Make sure you stick with your teams, please, for the love of God.
My team's behind me.
Tic-tac blue.
I'm just saying, as medics, you probably shouldn't be on the front all the time.
I decided not to pick medic. But these sites are crap.
Mike 8-9, did you have any radar yet?
It doesn't stick to my track IR.
I'm your team lead.
The SU-230s do. They're a lot better than these. And they've got hollow over the top.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
I'm a team lead.
Oh well, I can sort my
Checking
things
my
around.
systems. Yes, I appear to be working to optimal capacity.
Find me, man.
Check that, you're going green now.
Did I not have what you needed?
Got it. And find 30 Snape, he's supposed to be green as well.
Grenadier, no radio.
You have no radio?
Nope.
Wait, what?
Oh, no fucking radio.
Oh, what am I doing? Fuck off, stupid idiot.
There was a box of radios back there for landing zone.
Welcome to Arma.
Ah, that's not the one. All my grenades in my backpack, please. Right, double my grenades. Well, I've got a lot more fragmentation grenades than I ever thought I had. Yeah, that's not going to go in there, is it? 4 blue, 4 green, 2 purple, 4 red. Fuck, God's sake. Why do we need all this shitty coloured smoke?
Don't worry about it.
You don't like
17 bandage. Where's the other bandages go? Where's all my bandages gone? I just picked up a ton of bandages off
Not really bad.
Mr.
It's
Dead
really
Guy.
hard with red and brown.
Oh, red and brown.
Oh, they're there, look.
And
Shit.
obviously
I was
yellow
wondering.
and stuff like that. Blue and stuff, that's easy, but
What else is in there I can get rid of? Go on, I don't attack then.
Okay. Do you want me to swap two?
Grenades. You
no,
can
that's
grab
not a problem.
grenades.
Like, I cannot see if you're like.
Stone, hello! And how are you doing? Oh, such an entrance. What's that? How's things? Ah, not bad, not bad.
No problem, but like if it goes
First
far-
day back streaming this week.
Okay, let's go red.
Been one of those weeks, unfortunately.
Exclamation.
Let's put the stun grenades in there as well then.
Still missing one.
Alright, that should do me. That should do me. Yeah, that should do me.
See, what do we spawn?
I'll be
with?
happy with that. Oh, we have an android. I can't see.
Holy
Look at this
shit,
snow.
bandages.
Well, technically,
Yeah, cool. It's like Christmas.
No suppressor, right?
Good luck.
Do you want some more frag grenades? I got loads.
Tempted to go back and steal that guy, that dead body's.
You can't. I've already done it.
Grenade launcher.
Oh yeah, all 9 of them.
That was mine, you dick. I had
Well.
a bug, I had to restart.
Do you want some? I'll let you have half.
It was one of us who I don't know
I mean,
who did
if
it
you
though.
want, for sure.
I'd rather share them. Yeah, hang on.
Auntie go blue.
Roger.
Isn't this a stealth up?
Hang on, guys.
Do you see suppressors?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Hang on, let me try and
it's a
move
night
mine
up
over real
and-
quick.
There are no suppressors.
Yeah.
It just means get super so close you can see the whites of their eyes.
But that doesn't mean.
Hey, I was
Ooh,
4 on the
good.
ground for you.
Alrighty, thank you.
Oh, good, that's nice.
Make sure you can
And
grab them.
fuck, what do you have so far? I have 1 times
Oh, yeah, there you
therapy
go.
and 1 times medic.
I don't mind sharing. They were his grenades anyway. He died.
God,
Ah,
angry.
ah.
You
Okay.
get like 1 other person.
I've got.
Some judge
I've opened up my older freezer, my sort of small freezer, and it's easier to put beer in there than it is my tall freezer. But it freezes the beer much faster than the other one.
We're all dead.
I usually put it in for an hour in the tall freezer. Put it in for an hour here, it's frozen. So I've got frost on the neck of this bottle. It's the only bottle that isn't frozen. I've got 2 other bottles. I decided not to put a big bottle of bubbly in. I want to try and keep it. Can't afford it really.
In the middle of the formation.
Security from what?
Everybody on southeast.
I have no idea what we're doing.
Are we even in enemy territory yet? We're at the
Yeah.
edge of the map.
We're in bad guy territory.
So we don't have any territory. Gotcha.
We've got no suppressors or anything, so this is going to be fun. Let's just check the grenades. Put it on smoke? No, we're not going to put it on smoke. We're going to put it on.
What's our status, guys? How we doing over
6
there?
frag grenades.
Camouflage, apparently.
I don't know what we're
So
doing.
not much has changed since the brief. Enemies will be in old Soviet gear and some of the stuff that we apparently left behind. So some M4s will be expected among the enemy. Make sure you PID.
Since when can you look?
I suspect like
I can see him.
Since I'm so bored.
Anyway, if you guys open up your maps, Command has sent a recon squad ahead
User
to
joined
the
your channel.
south, but trying to figure out what vehicles will be taking on standby.
Damn it, why can't we have an Android?
Bro, Barbarian, I'm getting low.
I've got an Android.
Yeah, I got that fucking tablet, which I can't put in the lower corner. Nope.
Also, as long as we stay sneaky, we're not gonna be receiving contact or shit. So please don't fire.
I mean,
So we're there, and we've got to go out to this airfield, which somebody's put with a red mark
Missing person went.
what are we exactly supposed to do?
That squad over there has 10 people
instead of a black mark.
What are we exactly supposed to do with the snowman, Riz? Do you know? There's a snowman? Where?
Why did they put it with a red mark?
Oh my god.
Actually, I'm going to delete mine and re-put it down.
Yeah, they are southeast.
Apparently they're Tituses, and for some reason it's supposed to be snowmen, not snow plows.
Uh-huh.
Guys, I'm part of Charlie Squad. I joined late. Is it?
Oh, hang on.
Mikey, next time you move out, you should maybe stop with move out because it's following you
Who's
randomly.
got a light? Somebody's got a light.
I'd say we're moving southeast, but
There's a light on. Someone's got a light on.
You might have broadcast over wrong net.
anyway, yeah, we're moving southeast. Let's get a little bit of spacing, we don't need any tactical blow over us. Go with your teams.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
User left
Green.
your channel.
Everything's
User joined your
green.
channel.
Yeah, I played a bit of Elite the other day. I'm trying to make my fortune with the Void Opals, but people are mining them so much now that places to sell them for 1.6 million are becoming very scarce. Uh-oh. Well, there's a Jeep. We're not going to use the Jeep.
Yeah.
Freaking snowman.
Hey, who do you want driving, Viking?
So I have a thing. I have a Polaris, and he
I thought we were
took
supposed to be
gas.
stealthy. Oh, hello.
L.
You didn't answer the question.
This is not going to be stealthy if we're using these.
Just the guy that has no job. There's nothing important.
Wuzzy and
Did these get parachuted into?
if we're taking two, we might as well just. No, we can take one. Wuzzy, you drive.
Yeah, we got enough for one. Yeah, we got enough.
Oh no.
What's the noise?
Katie boys, take focus from the Vix. Along of you,
Is that supposed to be snow on the top?
Bring it in.
I know.
Alright, rolling. Also, it's becoming morning as well, so I think we should start moving pretty soon.
Well, we don't gotta worry about supplies.
Hold on.
Why? What's in here?
Guys, pack up
Ooh.
on mags. Red.
I also
Red, pack
have
up on mags and
access to
nades. Make
a,
sure you got at
what's
least.
it called,
There's another nades. Never mind.
our artillery
Make
ship.
sure you have at least 13 magazines.
Do not, you're not supposed to
This
be using
thing
those
has
yet.
a
Flare
camera
rounds.
inside the
There.
fucking
Hey,
steel
you guys
cage.
I'm gonna be carrying some extras for you guys. So if you need extra mags, just come to my pack and nab it. Red team only, please.
Grenadiers, if you could pick
Guys,
what you might
you're the Bravo Squad, right?
Yes.
Alright. We're Charlie Squad. We have 2 people. Can we join you guys?
Oh,
I got
go
room.
ahead.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Anyone
Also, your head is, you are like kissing me right now. Jesus Christ.
Hey, can we switch just to
I just wanna say this
command? We should get out now because it's early morning. We're losing darkness to move in.
It's literally behind.
I'll be spoilt for choice now, aren't I?
So you can't see anything.
I'll be absolutely spoilt for
Any
choice.
one of you guys just join and have auto rifle ammo.
So I got one throwy red, one throwy purple, one throwy green, one throwy blue, 6 throwy whites because I got 2 in
I
here
don't think
there,
it matters.
and I've got 6 flare round
Units
white.
one more than we're even.
What's frequency?
30.
I'll take a couple more flare round white because it's night time.
I'm just gonna have to mush my face against it.
One flare red.
like
I
a
thought I had 2 flare reds.
Basically.
There was one in here. Let's have 2 flare rounds reds.
It's all my fault.
2 flare round green.
We're waiting for intel to come in.
How many flare rounds IR? I need some more flare rounds IR.
I shouldn't follow those vehicles that just left. Big gun?
Yeah, that's cool.
Are we leaving or are we staying here?
Stay here.
Alright.
How many magazines have I
I want
got?
to point out that all other special
10. That's 300 rounds, that should be enough.
Then move, I think those aren't.
Intrusive go blue,
I didn't see
30
the other
snake go
people.
red, and DCT go blue.
There goes the grenade rounds.
Or whatever, please correct me.
You get a bearing for heading over or leaving?
Follow this street, the others are also follow.
Don't follow them. Right?
Follow the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going with the flare rounds white. How many flare rounds white do they have?
There, I think I had.
Where?
6 in there. 6 in there.
Bravo's better quick behind you.
5 in. What about the smoke round? A flare round? Oh, 2 there.
Don't forget the earplugs for us.
Yeah.
Should do. That should be about right. That should be about right.
Let's talk about it after.
All the other trucks have got the same, so.
Only 1,000? That's
okay. Yeah.
Right,
beer time. Let's hope this.
Oh my goodness, this is so wonderful. Feeling the wind beneath my wings.
Hey Callum, what are you?
Nice one, Nova. You always come out at the right time with that, don't you? Okay. Let's crack the top off this and hope it doesn't freeze. Because if it starts to freeze, it'll come foaming out the top. It's like a beer slush puppy volcano.
The frequency is 70.
Mike said.
I know it's Mike said, but in case you didn't have it.
Lotus Squad, you need to give me a spot where to stop.
Keep on road, I'm keeping my hand seat up there this stuff.
Did you just say our frequency is 70?
Third.
So I'm on 80 and I heard that other guy.
Well done.
So we'll be moving along the black line until
What team do you want? Caleb on? He's squad leader.
Oh.
What?
Sounds like we are on 70.
Alright, I actually have
I'm Charlie's squad leader.
Thought he was
The actual Charlie, not the support Charlie.
You mean Charlie's sentry mansion?
Oops.
I guess he's team lead.
They already have 2 team
They
leaders.
put him on blue and tell him on 50.
I'm already on
If
50.
you say so. I do, mate. How are you doing anyway?
Thank goodness all these
How's tricks down under?
Swedish people? Where are we?
Hope you're having a good summer.
Don't mind us driving.
East or southeast.
Because we want it after you finish with it.
Next building's on the left side.
It was snowing here earlier the week. We had 2 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
First snow this year.
It's about
Good
to
watch,
day.
buddy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, good point. Pull out the watch.
I mean, they're
Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? That's much nicer.
They're for you Eastern European militaries.
Late summer rain, eh? That's.
Go straight east.
I don't guess that's so good for wheat crops, is it?
Acing through all of the brush.
I think he's out the following.
I know when the farmers around here get a bit of late summer rain, they're hoping for a really good dry spell to harvest the wheat.
If you can see it this amount,
If not, they have to put it in a grain store that has like air pumped through it from the bottom upwards to dry out the wheat. Not much fun when it rains just before harvest time. Let me see if I can. See if I can do that. That might be better. I'm trying to move my mic so that it's better.
We got to cross in the lines with the dude.
You've seen some pics from your brother. So he's somewhere in Wales. That's where Shifty lives. Yeah, Shifty's over in Wales. He's been away this week. Well, from streaming and that. He's taken a break.
So clearing goes down south.
He said he was a bit burnt out, so he's taken a break. Spoke to him a couple of times. Decided to leave him alone, so he could have his break unmolested.
How can you see it?
I've actually got a couple of model kits for him. I found in a box of bric-a-brac that I bought years ago. I found a number of things. Two of the things was two model kits, you know, the FXE type model kits. One's a P51D Mustang, and the other one's a Messerschmitt 109. So I thought Shifty might like those, because I know he used to do models once upon a time.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
You got to put that in the trees. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why do you guys jump out of being told?
Now we get out.
He's an extra from Charlie Squad, the infantry Charlie Squad, not the support one.
We dismount? Jesus.
Everyone dismount from the Vic, it's not urgent.
Hey, it's a nice map this. I like this map. It's really cool. I'm not saying this map before. I might have done, but not played on it for ages.
Grizzly, can you confirm?
What map it is?
Enemies have night vision goggles, by the way.
No, I suppose that bottle of gin did have anything to do with taking a week off. Although, saying that,
It's 50 guys, so be prepared to swap out your NPGs in real time, so you get used to it.
what do you think?
It's pretty light already, I don't think you need them.
Uh-oh.
I would agree.
So I've brought all these flares for now.
Hey, Tanya with the wrong fire team. Yeah, I need all you guys on me. Red team needs to stack up.
Hang on then. Let's see if I can. Oh, can you not get into the?
Yes. Wolves, press whatever your key is, hold your C tab.
Ah, let me in. Right. Let's get rid of these flares then if I don't need them.
Yeah. I don't care. I will go beyond if I have.
I'd rather have extra of those and extra smoke rounds.
Wolves, are you on 7-0? Yeah. Why are you not on top of me? You are the sneakiest of whatever you are.
He's right here besides Titus. Shadow, turn around.
Alright.
See, hold on. That footstep that you hear right now, I could hear that right now. If I was supposed to.
As it's getting light, I've swapped out my infrared grenades and flares for smoke.
My guy, I've been given a gift of being the most perfectly retarded person in the world.
Put that back on so I don't get lost. I better check. What else have I got then? If I don't bloody need.
Alright guys, I'm calling it. Red team, take out your NPGs. We're gonna go bright.
So I've still got 5 flare rounds. I've still got green flare rounds. 2 white flare rounds, 1 red flare round. Oh, shit. 1 smoke round green, 1 smoke. There are 2 reds.
I have no eyes, so don't freak out. But what uniform can we expect? And do we know yet?
6 flare rounds. 1 smoke.
Yeah.
1 smoke.
I was expecting that.
Hopefully different
Got more.
so that we can.
Got more white smoke rounds. I've only got 8 white smoke rounds.
Military in the brief.
Oh well.
Yeah, Genera's 2020.
Let's go and.
Alright,
I'm gonna
that's all.
I'm gonna swap out more of these. I'll just swap more of them out. I don't need them, so let's get rid of the friggin' things, eh?
Shadow, do you want me listening on 5-0 to help you out if you miss something?
Yeah, right,
Caleb is on 5-0.
Get rid of those. Take a couple more of those. Want more white smoke rounds.
Cool with me, Infidel.
Same. To be honest, you don't need to ask people for that sort of
round
stuff.
red.
Quite a lot of people stream in this community, so go ahead.
Smoke round blue.
Just as long as you don't stream anything,
User left your
you know,
channel. User joined your channel.
But no, I'm gonna say the N word, and you can't stop me.
Demonetize
You
him.
can't say nerd.
You,
Oh shit, I said it.
you can say the N word and I'll ban you from the server.
You wouldn't do that to me, Auntie. You're such a nugget.
Elevation 13.
Oh! Banned!
Chris Austin, what do you think of my glass?
Admin above. Wouldn't it be Monday?
At least it's not nerd.
Auntie, what do you think of my glasses?
Can't see, mate. It's pitch black.
Pitch black?
Oh my god, ski glasses.
User left your channel. User joined your
Follow
channel.
the line. If we see a better path than the line, are to follow it, stay in death lane, and in cover.
Copy, right, following the blue line.
Copy that.
Why is it always taking
Blue line's to the south.
If a vehicle comes down the road
Blue
on
on me.
fire, you're gonna die.
Who is me?
That's right.
I will be the guide at all times.
Taking off safety.
I can handle being called geek, but not nerd.
Blue is gonna move 20 meters left, Fred. Copy. If you need, they'll shift another 25 to right.
I think it's a mistake not to use night vision yet.
Hey, Callum, do you have weapons?
Oh god, if you don't move, I'm going to get in front of you.
40 Mac? No.
Morale is irrelevant to a Vulcan.
What?
You guys could like fan out to it.
Don't make me laugh.
My AI was constructed by the Vulcan Science Division.
So you don't get
They don't do humor.
Ah ha ha ha.
That never happens.
How far are we going?
What's pink and squidgy and has a crusty bottom?
If we go in a straight line, they'll never know how
Go
high
on,
we are.
I don't know. Go on, okay. A baby on toast. That's one of the jokes from that 1986 Ragmag. Can you remember baby jokes in the 80s? Can you remember all the baby jokes there was?
Red's passing blue a little bit south.
Oh, they were terrible.
East.
As long as we don't get spotted.
Here's one that's really not PC, right? I'm gonna have to read it because. Hang on, let me just put a double tap C on that. I'm gonna have to read it. Where's the Ragmag? I'm gonna have to read it because I need to get this right because it's terrible. It really is bad. Let me just get in line with these guys. Okay, let me read this. Because I've got to get this right because it's terrible. I shouldn't really be reading it. Right. Mummy, can I get pregnant?
Control east.
Of course not, dear. You're only 6. Right, lads. Same again.
Moment, please. So, are we the lead element on this?
Yellow.
artillery lead element on this? Or
Daddy, what kind of children go to heaven? Dead ones, darling. What's the best present for a dead baby? A dead puppy. I tell you, some of these jokes are terrible. How we got away with those in the 80s, I never know.
They're loaded. Guns up, guns up.
Pop them. Really dark against the trees. Red, push southeast in the trees, flank it.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! What's the tabbing out for? Arma, that's Arma, hang on. Oh.
I got that too. Don't do sandwiches, guys, come on.
Bollocks.
Starting us down.
I'm just win the firefight, guys.
I get red. Thank you, Alan.
Bam.
Got that rogue guy on the tree.
Oh shit, I'm bandaging you instead of myself. Christ.
I just got shot through the trees.
Well, I'm hurt as well. I'll bandage you.
116, going left to right.
I'll get you.
Bloody hell.
Dave,
yeah, you're alright now.
Yeah, you're good as well.
Okay.
Thanks.
Get loot, start pushing east.
Mutual bandaging. It's getting too bright now, isn't it? Can't see through his friggin' scope. It's ridiculous.
Red, 1 every 3 southeast in the trees.
Waves all over the bloody place. Synchronized bandaging, yeah. I hate this scope. Why couldn't I get in a proper friggin' scope that works to track IR?
Red, 1 every 3 southeast into the trees. Press it.
I'm gonna chuck a friggin' grenade on them.
Look, come on, southeast.
We can move up a bit.
Southeast.
Oh, hang on. I was just seeing some guys through there.
Was it? You're all good?
I was just seeing some guys over there somewhere.
Infidelity, copy.
I'm on him, I'm on him.
Yeah, he's
right, back it up.
I'm gonna need a pack.
I think we're good to continue following blue line.
There you go.
Alright, what's going up?
Everybody still up?
Yeah.
Going up with C-Tab, and C-Tab showed Alpha
Red's
up.
User joined your channel.
Oh, you're packing whenever we're done. Up.
Wow.
Continue following blue line.
Blue line? Or miles off the blue line?
User left your channel.
Be sure to check those bodies.
Blue line.
User joined your channel.
Yours at the needs the pack.
One of them at AT, I don't even care about that.
User left your channel.
Where are you?
User joined your channel.
I don't know how many elephants can you get in a red mini. I've heard this one before. I know I have.
Southeast. On the hill.
I can't remember it, but I know I've heard it before. I've got a smile on my face already, waiting for this answer. Oh dear me, this is going to be a cracker, isn't it?
Yeah, they got a weird mix of modern kit.
Yeah, they're all kinds of.
We're gonna be swarming the base from the north.
Good.
Oh dear me.
Side.
I don't know, man.
It's on the low ground, basically, over there.
Right into the rally.
2 in the front and 2 in the back.
Not anymore.
Oh,
We're supposed to be going straight for the airfield.
Copy. I'm going to be shifting it.
But the mini has to be red, doesn't it?
Definitely on the eastern side of this hill.
Blue is following.
Yeah, well, this is, let's see if I can go another one.
Yep. Just confirm it. We're heading straight for the airfield.
God.
Blue, are you currently
What comes in cubes? Eskimos. Oh, flipping heck. Oh, crying out loud.
Recon you're looking at, I believe.
User left your channel.
Oh, hello. That doesn't sound good.
They're behind the support element.
Oh dear. There's some more, but I can't read them while I'm running.
I'll get you the recruit.
I've even got an omelette here that I've only just started eating, because I can't eat and drink at the same time, which is a shame. But
Taking shots. Red, get up to those low bow pines. Stop. We'll let blue tag and push ahead by 100.
Hey, Red, 12 o'clock, about 150, 200 meters, we got guys assaulting.
Blue's right in front of us, so we're good.
Copy. I don't see him, but...
On Shack Tack, they're with the recon. Not recon. With support team, so we're moving up to blue.
Alright then, pulling back to the west then.
you know when an elephant's been in your fridge.
Fucking spot.
Footprint in the butter. Yeah, there used to be a lot of elephant jokes as well as baby jokes, didn't there?
We really have no eyes.
User joined your channel.
Pushing in yet, or?
No. Keep moving southeast. I'm gonna spray the tower real quick, make sure dude's dead.
Copy.
You're around us, you can get through.
I mean, I recommend not pushing up then, unless you want to run down the road.
Pretty sure he's dead.
How come I'm going in with Alpha instead of my own guys?
I like how the support team is assaulting the airfield.
Alright, let's do some more jokes.
The support team is the one in front.
Is Sully moving or not?
It's probably now we're pushing down
Daleks, kill the twat.
or out the door.
Okay, I need a direction, please.
I'm tough. I'm so tough that when I was born, the doctor slapped me ass and I kicked his face in.
Recommendation, we should push southeast along the tree line.
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? Let's have a look. Some of these are visual jokes. You can't. A hand up the bird is worth 2 on her bush. Oh my god!
I have no fucking clue what they're doing.
Southwest towards
I am much more than
I can't believe we used to tell these jokes in the 80s. You couldn't get away with that for these now, could you? Oh my goodness. What is a ratchet? A bit bigger than a mouse's. A mouse's shit. Oh god, a bit bigger than a mouse's shit. Hey up, hey up. Oh, we're off, we're off. We're off, we're off. We're off.
Squad lead question, where are we going?
There's 4 elephants in your fridge, says a mini punk. A red one, of course.
Air bases. We'll pass by them. We'll just hug the tree line until we reach.
Why is he crawling? They know we're coming.
I think Gagan's down.
Gagan's hit.
Changing belt.
Yeah, we'll hug the east of the tree line and stuff like that until we reach closer to your base.
Copy, blue set moving southeast of tree line.
Those bloody sights are terrible.
Come on, let's get out of the funnel.
Hang on, I just see somebody there.
Sitting here and suppressing.
Crossing, crossing, crossing.
Where the hell's them lot going?
Charge.
That's all I need you to talk to me, please.
User left your
Fuck's
channel.
sake.
Yes.
Your squad lead, talk to us, what's going on?
Move up.
No, okay, you need to tell me where to go. Bearings, orders.
Southeast. Moving up into the tree line, then crossing over straight towards the airfield.
Copy. Red ships left into the woods and pushing up from their south.
Yeah, we're pushing a bit more south so we can assault the airfield from the east.
Copy, we take the first hangars, right?
Check mags.
I don't know what's going on there.
Push up south until ready to catch us up.
We'll be taking the first hangars.
Contacts southeast, southeast.
Blue, we're about 100
Southeast by the
meters to
hangars.
your northeast. We'll be trying to stick 100 meters. We'll be winging around on your left side.
Hold and engage enemies towards southeast. Red, if you could push up and flank them. Just push past us to the left and go southwest. Okay, mate, clear my line, take my line, pushing up.
Blue, we're engaged, you guys, right next to the hangar on this, I think it's northeast side.
Good. Hey, there's the southeast.
Lightning fire. We'll get a position so that we can...
And engaging contact.
Oh, bollocks! They didn't like me throwing nades at them then.
Blue suppress them so red moves up.
Enemies over there on mark.
Yep. You got enemies along the wall to the left.
That's cool.
Yep.
Ooh, time for more jokes.
Red left, guys, on that wall.
Oh, bollocks. Calm stand.
Why the fuck do they shoot me if there's a fucking G right next to me? I swear to you.
Fucking hell, that's the third time I've been shot in the head.
Yeah, I'm doing your head now.
Next to you somewhere.
Thank you, I'll keep shooting.
Yeah, I don't see him. I gotta get lower. See what I need.
Loading.
There's the blue, there's other pine trees.
Yeah, you got more than one hit on your head as well. Oh, he's down again.
I'm just shooting at shadows here. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Blue, let's move up this hill a bit to northeast, please.
Oh, Calum stand.
Getting cut to shit.
Shot in the head again.
And the arm.
Yeah.
Close us down.
User joined your channel.
They're running up close outside.
Ah, he's injured, man.
I got hit by a
User left your channel.
Calum needs a pack before he can move.
Change well. Shit.
Yeah, if I get shot down again, I'm not gonna get up.
Wolves, where are you?
Who's behind me? Shadow?
Switch shadow.
Who needs a pack?
Loaded.
Calum needs a pack.
Caleb. Okay.
I've only been shot once, so I'm alright.
Please do so.
You don't need to
Shot
come on,
4
guys.
times in both 4 times I've been
Red
shot in the
team's
head.
getting shot
User
to
joined your
honest.
channel.
or right at the southeast side of it.
Right, I'm packing you now.
They're bipping us with the trees.
User joined your channel.
Alright, I'm on the move.
Wolves, I need you on me. Strong is currently down.
There you go.
At an enemy. That's
Blue,
right, team.
Blue, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, Blue's move. Blue's ready to move.
User left your channel.
Moving.
The rest of the
User
red team
joined your
move out.
channel.
Hopefully we can suppress them so that they don't get shot from the back.
User left
Shall
your
you take
channel.
this up? I'm gonna stick here with my mag.
Blue's pushing up to your position, Red. We pick up the 5 from south. I decide to move.
You don't need to stick with the medic if there's a good push going.
Canceling our southeast and right side of front.
You still got guys behind you, Shadow.
You guys okay? Red?
You can hear my
Blue push for red.
On to you guys on the
User
south
left
side.
your channel.
Get some back towards south, please.
User joined your channel.
Alright, attacking strong. Cover me.
Southwest, south. Put up rounds on that something.
We shot it from the building, I think.
Benching.
Moving.
Once we're about east from the building, we're gonna move straight to the building.
There's a guy with an RPG southeast.
He's down.
Shit.
Clearing jam, stand by.
Somebody get your eyeballs to the southwest, please.
Hey, on to you. One time. Traces south high, X 100 meters south, southwest, please.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Don't pull me, just medic me.
They're outside as well.
Because you go down. Oh, as well. Yes. That was silly. You have to stand up, you see, to drag me. And if I got hit on the floor.
Nice backup on the three.
Yes, Danny.
Red, blue,
Jokes. Come on.
What animal has 5 legs?
I don't know, what animal has 5 legs?
A pit bull returning from the playground.
That's a good one. Very good. How do you get 100 executives into a mini? Get one to sit in there, promote him, and the other 99 will crawl up his ass. Right. What else have we got?
Behind. Enemy
Range shot in the northeast. Yep.
Oh, I'm not reading that one out. Oh, I've come round. Oh my god.
Okay, I just took out a tree.
He's still alive.
Hold fire! The 2-story building might be friendly.
There's no friendly southwest, nor anywhere near
Might
us.
be friendly?
All the way west.
Oh, somebody's bandaging me. I've got a
Ready, you
tourniquet on that.
The contact in northeast, I think, is dead.
Yep, northeast
Just
is
open
dead.
out of this goddamn kill box. We need to get over to the hangar.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you guys.
Red, pick
Copy,
it up.
blue,
Let's go
let's
left.
go left.
25 meters, blue.
Oh, maybe nobody's medicing me.
We got friendlies on the ATC. Be advised.
Friendly's on building. Friendly's on
Well,
building.
he's not medicing me. I don't think anybody's actually medicing me. There you go now. Right.
Confirmed.
Drag me here and just drop me, eh?
Confirmed.
Yep, they're friendlies.
Guys.
You want to get that up thing or are we just pushing fast?
Move into the hangar.
Good.
Right.
Hey, Infidel, onto you, good?
I'm back up, I need a pack.
Copy. Nobody's taking. Contacts northeast. Contacts east.
Yeah, sorry, I got hit, so I was looking at myself.
That's alright. That's priority, mate.
Danos?
Red, peel back southwest. Get on the other side. Prevent shit.
Yeah, medic's got to take care of himself before he takes care of me. Oh, fine. Yeah.
User joined your channel.
I'm happy with that.
Red, fire and move southwest. Peel it back into the front of the hangar.
Slowly back up until we're at the front. Holy shit, I exploded next to me.
Ooh.
Getting some hard cover on this wall.
Where are they in that big hangar?
Alright, this fast tank is clear.
Hey, Infidel, could you pack me?
Red, full security, while blue moves to the thing. Sorry. Wait,
Yeah.
hang on, I gotta fix my arm, I got winged.
Friendly's already cleared the hangar.
Sorry about that.
Nice. I lost a lot of blood in
Bravo
that
squad,
fight.
you now have Iota back, but you also have another team lead.
Okay.
That's like the 4th team lead.
We don't need another team lead. Just join in on red. Join in on a red.
User left your channel.
Break. Marksman bearing
Medic
181.
supplies.
Tower still manned.
Oh,
So on the other end.
152 radio though. Ooh, that's
Direct
interesting.
You got something for that? Somebody?
It's coming out.
Anybody bring a long gun? Longer gun?
Do we have a mark?
If enough of us shoot him, I think we can kill him. I'm right on ammo. I don't want to take that shot.
Held down by one guy.
Where's it
Ooh,
at?
where, huh?
Move up to the second hangar.
Good.
Where's our marksman friend at?
Push.
Oh no.
No, we're down the other end.
If ever he opens up on us, you have permission to shoot the hell.
Am I dropping again?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's over there, is he?
Red, eyes northeast.
It's a 200, I think I can get that.
I can't see anybody over there.
No need to take contact.
Yeah.
Keep it out and pull deep. As an enemy infantry northeast. Blue push over. Take them out. Inside of the tank. Alright. Get quiet. Kind of shooting at us.
We have to defend this and hold it. Oh, we have to take it and defendy hold it.
Please no.
North, northeast, and east. That whole arc.
User in your channel timed out.
Second hangar is clear. Well, X-Pike.
Got movement east in the trees.
No, southeast, left of the fence.
Okay, Auntie?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right.
Squad, we got a lot of movement direct south by the red house. I count at least 2 squads, dudes.
That's why I prefer a single shot. Oh, bollocks! Who shot me now?
One way bearing 182 in between the red house and the tower.
I did warn everybody there's people coming from the east.
Auntie got hit, I'm pulling her back.
I'm up.
Red, they see it. Please
I'm awake.
helping balloon clear
Okay. I was gonna pull you inside. Yeah, direct south by the red
Oh,
house.
where I got hit though.
That's where you
Got
got
me,
shot
helping
from.
blues clear the trees.
We still got enemies pushing up
Auntie, you
north,
might
east,
want to
and
get
east.
inside or something.
It says I got no injuries, but I'm bleeding.
Wrong, just took a bullet.
Oh, it's you, you hook. Oh, fuck, crying out loud.
Marksman, marksman south.
We need to pull back off this point. We're getting pinged guys in the trees.
Marksman south.
We're completely
Doesn't count.
open.
Grab ice dragon.
What is it? But right, who we got? Where we got? Let's take it.
Sniper south.
Yes, grab ice.
User joined your channel.
Marksman clear.
What you got? You got eyes on somebody?
Yeah, south. On the tower and in next to the fucking wall. Like you can see them.
What tower?
What are the other
So
squads?
I can't even see a fucking tower.
Are we
South?
alone out here?
Oh, bloody hell spells.
Hey, is that friendly to the south?
That's a bad BP. I'm gonna go see if I can find the AT stick.
Oh crap!
It's to the north.
I'll see you guys in no.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys, red team, pull northwest back to the little hangar. We got a lot of guys on the other side of it.
Oh well, that cook-off got
The
them.
first hangar?
Yep, northeast on the right side of the hangar.
User joined your channel.
Now then, what can I do about him? How far is he out? Oh god, he's miles away. You're not going to be able to get him from here.
Didn't we walk in here like 3 squads?
No way.
We did. We expected we were not gonna die.
It's finding how far away he is.
I just don't see anyone.
They're missing for the rock.
Bravo team, this is Data. Where can I meet up?
Hey, there's still an enemy marksman to the south, I think, on that tower. No one dealt with him.
How's he not fucking dead? We need 2 people to go back to the burning BMP to save Grizzly. Any volunteers?
Let's see if you can handle that.
The burning BMP?
Volunteers.
Negative, Blue is sure.
I'll go get him.
Grizzly's near the burning BMP and you guys.
I've got chili in
Where
my
is he
face.
exactly?
Got chili in my eyes.
Burning BMP near there.
Okay.
I must have touched the chili with my fingers.
Southwest, bearing 200 across the runway. 2 squads are still moving.
When I made my omelette. Ow! That hurt. Oh, hello, who's that?
All of Blue, move up to the burning BMP.
Oh.
Let's go die.
BMP's getting shot at.
Good smoke grenades.
What is that? I've already pop smoked. Oh fuck. I'm putting tourniquets on his legs.
I couldn't take you further. Get out on the beam to find Grizzly.
I'm putting tourniquets on his legs.
He has no pulse. If he pointless, he has no pulse. You start doing CPR.
He'll bleed out without tourniquets. Right, doing CPR.
There's a BMP out in the field south.
If you're not helping us, just keep 360.
Why are you doing CPR? Doing CPR.
Distance.
Caleb, take out that BMP. Out to the field.
Fuck you, easier said than done. Clear me back left. I don't know what that thing is.
Don't forget to take the tourniquet.
Left leg's the only thing that's left foot.
Yeah,
Clear, Kalen's back left. Quickly.
Yeah.
Clear. Ice Dragon and Infidel, grab 18.
I'm continuing CPR.
I went over it.
Okay, here, I'll damage his weapon.
I got the last one.
Okay.
Friendly's parallel to the southwest.
Yeah,
Here's another one.
You brought Grizzly.
Back left again.
Yeah, and you need elastoplast, sunshine, a bit of Germaline.
Grizzly back up. 4, 3,
Fucking hell, I suck.
2, 1.
Affirmative.
Do I get a new arm?
You don't know.
No. I killed a BMP, does that mean I get a new arm?
Is it still up?
Hey.
Yep.
Still up.
Good, I'll give you a
Heading directly.
If you must, just fucking barrage it. I don't care.
No one's gonna engage that marksman.
It's moving.
How many cats have I used?
Alright, there's a beelining towards the relevant allied squad over there.
Blow it.
Okay. Let's just repack my magazines while I'm
That's the
here.
other squad's problem now.
Why every time you join someone is being healed? Because we're always getting shot.
I am much more than
look at that. There's some song lyrics. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give blood a bad name. Yeah, cool.
Right, get us back inside the house. Cover from east.
That's it.
What are we doing?
It
What
does
is
not
it?
care.
What is that?
This dirt should be down at least.
Well, this time was too short. I'm just gonna stop using 18 bits to turn match. The BBMP is still up.
Not gonna stop.
Sure.
I'd like a better scope, but I don't think these guys are gonna have them.
Shoot it.
You clear?
Yeah. Those are heavy and
You don't have the range on them ones.
Okay, not moving.
Right, what are we doing?
How far are we?
Yeah,
how far are we
let's get away
talking?
from
Oh
this.
right, hang on.
Vehicle to the east, come on.
Move behind the building towards southeast.
Blue, come on, southeast.
What the? Oh, for crying out loud!
Oh, I conclude I only killed the gun.
and everybody's running away.
Do not run out behind the building. Then else you're gonna get fucked. Fuck, smoke's up.
Yeah, BMD is still shooting at us.
Yeah, kill the gunner already. Someone else killed the gunner. Is Red okay?
Still Red, are you guys okay?
Blue has 2 guys down.
Already doing so.
Red?
Somebody else is walking past me now.
Red's currently being engaged.
Oh no, he's on yelling. So
Red's currently taking contact in this
can't
northeast tree line
tell
again.
the distance
Full
they
squad.
are.
Get whip in here. You should probably ask what's going to pull this shit up.
Marksman.
More jokes. Okay, more jokes.
Got your big
I don't think there was a marksman.
Greg, is that the fucking thing in here? You're currently outside the open.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Because I'm hard.
We are pinned by the BTR.
Red team, did you need help?
That'd be nice.
When I look at you, I can tell exactly what your family tree is.
Blue team, we're
It's a
heading back to
cactus.
Red Temple.
Full of pricks.
Lewis Panda.
I like that one. That's quite good.
Getting over
Another one. Give me another one. I'm trying to look for the short ones because a lot of these are quite lengthy, long jokes. How many tough guys does it take to change a light bulb? None, because tough guys aren't afraid of the dark. No, that was a heavy tank rocket. It doesn't have very much range. I'm tough. I'm so tough that when I went to an AC/DC concert, I got up on stage and said, "Turn the fucking noise down, pal." A couple getting horny in a car. The woman groaned, "Oh, darling, kiss me where it smells." So he drove her to Morecambe Pier. Oh, God. There's nothing wrong with Morecambe Pier. I'm tough. I'm so tough that when I eat Smarties, I eat the red ones first. Everybody leaves the red ones till last. I don't know why, but we do. Me, I just take the top off and get them down my neck. A young Welsh lad is taking his first driving test and the driving instructor asks, "Can you make a U-turn?" The lad replies proudly, "I can make her eyes pop out." Nobody's noticed I'm down, look.
Okay, thank you.
This is cool.
Get your leg. Here, get up against the wall.
Red's still up.
Still up. Clear the building.
Red's right
Have to make a quick
Okay,
exit.
good to go. Pack.
I have walls down here.
Hauling ass
Northeast corner of this little compound.
There's a picture of two babies sitting on pot. Well, one's sitting on a potty and one's standing in the potty. And one says, "Even if it does warm your feet, your mum ain't half going to be cross."
I am much more than AI.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Much more.
How many social workers does it take to change a light bulb? 4, but the light bulb has got to want to change. The girls in a certain hall of residence were given a questionnaire. The difference between loving and liking. Our favourite reply was, "If I like him, I let him. If I love him, I help him." Okay.
Audrey's down.
I've been down for a long time. Oh, Red's found me. Red's found me. What does the... no, I'm not going to say that one. Well, go on then. What does the Italian flag look like? A white star on a white background.
Side of the building.
I'm tough. I'm so tough that I wasn't breastfed as a baby. I went straight to the cappuccinos. How do you make a dog meow? Put it in the freezer for 3 days and put a chainsaw across it. Meow. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
You start.
Grrr, said the big bad wolf to Little Red Riding Hood. I'm gonna eat you up. Oh, hell, said Little Red Riding Hood. Doesn't anyone screw around here?
Squad leader, reference 3 times EA marker, that's where we're taking contact.
Oh, dear me. Oh, tell you.
Reference 3
Ragmags, man, you have to love these things. These things were passed around so much when I was at school. They were so cool. I'm tough. I'm so tough that when I was a baby, I pushed my own pram. Who's handing you the jokes? It's a ragmag from 1986 from Lancashire University. I bet they'd love to have it back. It was called A Fistful of Dog Dirt. And it's got like a hand drawing of Clint Eastwood on the front. Ah, a fistful of... It was all done for charity, but it was full of adverts and it was full of jokes. Oh.
Where's the freaking medic?
I'm tough. I'm so tough that I get my girlfriend to iron my shirts while I'm still wearing them. I'm gonna die. I've been out too long.
Ready, continue on south.
I'm gonna die now. I don't think they're gonna medic me in time. Oh, packing. Oh, well, okay. Little Tommy is caught playing with himself in the bath. Tommy, stop that at once, says his mother. But it's mine, protests Tommy, and I'll wash it as fast as I like. Alright, I'm back up.
Get onto your back.
Ah, I've only been down for 10 minutes. I've just been packing.
Okay. We're gonna move into help recon.
I don't know.
Sorry for the delay, I was helping get Ani back up with CPR.
Okay. We're moving to the thing to our southeast.
I can never remember when I've been down how much ammo I've been using at the time I went down, so I always rearm, repack. Every time I get a big snowflake when I'm behind someone, I think that I'm in the last vanilla op where the snowflake, the asterisk, means that they're injured. And I'm wanting to pack them, because the last stop I was a medic sniper. It was ever so fun.
On the other side of the airfield.
Medic sniper. It was really cool, that was.
Southwestish.
User joined your channel.
195.
Yeah, medic sniper.
Clear the eastern side of this compound with all the industrial shit.
Oh, now there's a car.
Okay, Blue, let's go. Stand for the fire station.
Hey, can we get a medic in here to help paramedics?
Red.
Dana medics in Storyville.
Frisk just hose commands medic.
Nice one.
Good job from the other side.
Like, just dumped him.
I had to put a receipt to it, it's pretty good.
User joined your channel.
Let's go. Tell Frisk to learn some PID.
So I guess Frisk isn't gonna get the
like, think there's some shit behind
God, he shot everybody in that room except the dude lagging us.
He's tier 3 now?
Back on you, Gabe.
I refuse.
Oh, they're all moaning about that, aren't they?
I refuse.
What was that?
There's an RPG on the floor in the building.
Is there supposed to be an
I've been
arsenal here?
scavenging RPGs to just shoot at buildings.
What?
Hey,
Oh, hang on.
where you guys at?
It was my
Around the corner of the
Oh, no.
compound.
Bravo and Charlie.
User left your channel.
Check come on, fire station. That's over here. Oh, did it come on? Sorry. Yeah.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Yeah, this compound was not clear.
Oh, look.
Traces from
Yeah, it's not clear.
Sandbags on the roof.
If you need ammo, we have a cache.
I know, right?
Pretty much at the end of the building.
Clear now.
He didn't know.
Hey, Gabe, let's go that works.
They have an ammo cache? Where?
Hey medic, get me up in this building.
I heard,
Moving upstairs.
I heard somebody yell my name. What do you fucking want?
Yeah, whoever said they need a medic, you're gonna have to come to me, not the other way around.
Wolves, where are you?
I am right next to the really fucking loud machine gunner.
Why are you not with Red Team? We have somebody who is needing of your care.
I'm right behind you. Look behind you.
Sorry, the blue team medic already got me.
Please deal with strong.
The blue team medic already got me. We're good.
Alright, thank you.
I
apologize, Wolves. It's just that you've been aloof.
Watch the forest.
Yeah, that's my job. I'm supposed to be hidden.
You need to tell me where you're going.
Contact
I was right next to you. I'm always next to you. I was between those concrete blocks behind you.
Right, fully automatic, because I'm clearing rooms.
Do you want us to push out to the wall or just hold here again?
Strong and Davian.
Let's push it out, Get belly crawled onto those opens. I want the MG looking up through that gap.
Please say again.
Yep. Friendlies.
Okay, so
Friendlies
someone
coming
apparently
upstairs.
found an arsenal and most of them are too fucking busy.
But it's on to, we're
Blue
safe.
team needs some medic at the firehouse to the
Wait,
southeast.
you want me to try and get
I
that disc
dragged
on
us
the
down.
roof?
Ground to high.
No, getting pink fuzzy suits.
Hey, fam, moving to you.
What?
User left your channel.
Crossfire
Joined
over
your
there. Holy
channel.
shit, we need help over here.
Yep, that is a bad spot. That was a bad call by me, I guess.
Dana's pulled back to the firehouse.
You want to get up on this roof here? You want to get up in the glass house. You guys want to get on this roof over here, man? Thanks, mate.
Infidelity's on the top floor. Contacts east.
We got 3 down near the concrete wall.
We're gonna need help from another squad over here.
Blue, where's your boss?
No, another squad. It's Crossfire. They're fucked.
Belay that blue eye down. I'm gonna ask those.
Top floor.
Yep.
If you can pull them, if you can throw smoke and pull them back to me.
I'm out of smoke, so you can have somebody else.
Non-bandage him and I'll CPR him.
Ground
the Charlie.
Bandaging torso.
I'm doing CPR, just bandaging him.
Northwest, behind you.
My men are advising me, and I've confirmed that that is a Soviet arsenal. Don't worry, Grizzly.
Just throw a nade over that fucking wall.
You're gonna live.
I'm going to keep moving, because,
Hey, whoever the fuck is messing around with the arsenal, get out of the building. We're getting. Shadow, can you tell the other squads to stop fucking around with the arsenal?
holy crap.
I can read you the arsenal if you want.
I'm getting shot at. Quick. I'm getting fucking shot at over here.
Say again, sorry?
Grizzly's down to the east. Can you coming up?
I'm on the roof, just to let everybody know.
Disregard. Grizzly's back up.
I'm shot at. Who shot me?
The team's holding at the firehouse. I try to clear a building alone, from what I could see.
Yeah, I need a hot minute.
Where's that guy in the tower from here? Oh god, he's miles away still. Is that the same tower?
I'm looking at some Trino dudes.
No,
Packing ice.
There was someone with him last time.
Really up
When I
to
saw
date
him.
Russian
This guy.
Somebody said there's an arsenal. I'm out of ammo. I should back up.
Also,
Who said there's an arsenal? I need ammo.
I don't know, someone was really excited about fucking arsenal and then half our ground forces were fucking around with it.
It's down south from what I could see.
I can put a couple of mags in
Cap.
your bag if you want them.
All the way south.
Pack me?
Yeah, I can pack you.
Thanks.
Hey, Blue, let's get out on the roof. You can see quite a lot from here.
Hate this, be careful. There's somebody
see
right
more
behind that
from
wall.
up here, and right at the top of the tower, you'll be able to see more.
Can't see him anymore.
Well, whenever fuckboy comes around the corner, hose him.
There you go, you're good.
Hey, be careful, please don't shoot at friendlies.
Ice, if you need ammo, I've got my bag.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Some of our
If you
boys
guys
must have found
get out of the roof
airplanes
so we
in the
can
hangar.
I only must side.
Grab an iota. Ow.
team heard it.
All squads be advised.
Yeah, I think some of our guys have gone into the hangar and found it.
User joined your channel.
Viking sharing a gunshot. Oh, that's just the Abrams.
Is that tank friendly?
Yeah,
Actually,
please
has anyone
relay that
commandeered
to
a
all
tank?
your
By the way,
squad mates and
M1 Abram is friendly. Do not shoot it.
For some reason, Rocketman is taking the Abrams.
At this point, I don't care. Apparently, it's unkillable.
What I'm asking is,
I beg
is
to
there a yes
differ.
or no
I have an
from
RPG. Give me a moment.
I guess everyone on that.
It's friendly. Do not shoot it.
I know.
There's an M1 Abrams.
That's yeah. So guys have just been in the hangar in front of you.
All right, I need
Abrams
everybody
is
in
friendly.
red to fall back once we're done medicing up.
Ah,
And
these
to the
people.
compound
These
to get
people.
the recover, 'cause this is
Are they not on the right net or what?
I understand that everybody already knows that. I'm gonna see if I can get you some more.
Hey, it's like I said that was friendly.
I'm gonna see if I can big borrow steal something from
Oh.
Sarcasm is the lowest.
Blue's holding down southeast of the firehouse.
They've gone off to get killed by nasties.
Yeah, at least you're not that retarded.
Is everybody still up?
Yeah, I'm grabbing more bandages.
Question, why are we still here?
Because God hates us.
Red, if you're
We've got
up,
a platoon coming across the airfield from the south.
Yeah, it's all friendlies. I think that's a mission complete.
Strong, I got eyes in the arsenal apparently. I'm floating now, but it's in those green boxes right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, God's nearby, so don't make him angry.
Anybody who's not currently getting ammo, full security on the northeast side, please.
I don't know. Have you cleared all the hangars and buildings?
Do we have any medics not doing anything?
How much ammo do I have? I just want to make sure I've got
Ammo
enough.
is at the cache mark. Right.
I can't understand how all these guys are using all this ammo though. I can't find my mouse. Where the hell's my mouse? I can't see it for the snowflakes.
Is that God? The thing should
Oh, there it is. Finally. Okay, I have 7 full magazines, 8 full magazines. That'll do for me.
Out of backup. I think you can stop watching that way.
User joined your channel.
Considering we've had 4 attacks coming from the north, I'm not exactly confident in it being clear right now.
Good point. Press and then just hold S. And then he can scroll up to the test.
Also one, request the RTB when able.
Hold S.
I'm hiding and doing my job.
Yeah, there you go.
Wolves trying to use it back. That would be.
God damn it.
Ice Dragon is just disconnected. Oh, that's handy.
User left your channel.
Got no bandages.
All squads, if you are not clearing hangars or buildings at this time, please proceed south and recapture and clear those barracks. They were previously cleared and captured, but just to be safe, you know, making sure no Russians
User left
snuck
your
back in
channel.
while we were away.
Ice Dragon's just disconnected if you want to grab his ammo.
Strong's green.
Red team is green. This is up.
Whoa. Let me actually get
Good shit.
Yeah.
They're friendlies.
You're green, yeah.
User joined your channel.
I was watching south at the barracks.
I'm on green.
Alright, red team's green.
Notice green.
All squads be advised we appear to be receiving reinforcements or some kind of contact from the southeast of
Copy, red.
the
Everyone shows
hangars.
the runway southwest.
Yeah, they're friendlies.
They have a lot of contacts in the southeast.
Blue team, watch out.
We've got a bunch of guys coming from the north in the trees here.
Yep.
Red, get inside the firehouse, set up fucking security in the northeast.
Ground to Alpha and Charlie. Be advised, myself and Bravo are currently dealing with contacts to our northeast. At marker Bravo position. Bravo regroup.
You're the only medic.
Sorry about that, apparently my mom
Gabriel, I'm trying to get some elevation.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, the
some
second
sightlines guys in the northeast and north. Anything.
It's a lot of dudes in the northeast.
I hear a little gunfire, but no, I don't.
Where's the door to get the fucking roof?
If
Get this, you're gonna just be pulling security on the bottom level here.
I can't get out of me bloody...
A firm recommend keeping AT on the ground, but otherwise machine gunners and various assistants and start manning vehicles.
Alright, good.
A little more guys in east.
We got guys closing in the walls in the northeast direct.
South, it looks like a T-tank.
Might be over Abrams, be
possibly
careful.
T-80.
What?
That's an Abrams.
That's our Abrams. Flipping heck.
Who the fuck just mis-ID'd? Who the fuck just mis-ID'd an Abrams that's a T-80?
I have no idea.
If all you see is a machine gun, then don't be so fucking sure of yourself. Unless you can see which fucking machine gun it is.
Whoa!
7-0, a shit ton of guys.
4-7.
Help who?
Just in the bottom of the firehouse waiting.
Fucking hell's he doing down there? Jesus Christ!
Yep, firehouse. Chris Bay's out. Yeah, from Oz.
That's ridiculous.
How late? Hang on.
It's the one with sandbags on top, right?
Hey, guess what? That's a T-72 or a T-90. It's directly south at the end of the airfield.
It's an Abrams.
I'm looking at it. It is a fucking T-90. Unless Abramses are equipped with fucking Dishka machine guns.
User left your channel.
There is a
User joined your channel.
T-90 way up to the southeast. You can barely see
Squad lead, call it up.
Well, our Abrams will take care of it.
He's not looking at it.
Squad lead, call it to contact them.
Let's go, Zed.
Why am I been getting shot at here?
Sure, how you doing up there?
I'm doing good. Still laying. Hey, they're still coming.
Cannot see who is shooting at me.
Be advised.
I'm downstairs.
Be advised we are receiving counterattack from east of Bravo regroup reference red attack markers.
Where the hell?
Oh, damn it. Die, you fuck.
Aha! I saw
Brown.
you.
Some launch.
Reloading!
Ground to high, can we please get some magical fuel inserted?
On that rope and put some GPs out in the forest.
I'm out of grenades.
That's fair.
Charlie AT, please assist the M1 Abrams in destroying those tanks.
Bollocks! Yeah! How weird, man! Get us back up! Ah!
Break.
That's better.
Break. 2 times.
Oh,
squad size
headshot.
elements
User left
within-
user
break.
joined your channel.
2 squad size elements within 50 meters of the wall now. Eyes on.
Would you like me to throw a nade at him?
We're gonna need some help.
ground to impromptu victories.
Yeah, okay.
Can I get a tally of all current vehicle assets?
Look on map.
How's
Blue doing?
User joined your channel.
Still shooting people northeast.
How's Red doing?
Ground copies. Gravies, can you please move to Bravo regroup marker and push east? We need lots of fire assistance right now.
Damn, we have a little fix one, so.
There's a lot of bodies in the northeast. Red smoke.
Hey, I got a GP25. I'm gonna start sending them and tell me where.
Put red smoke out.
Yep. Bearing 70 from us.
Oh, come on, where's my mouse? Oh, I did. Damn, I have a lot of these left.
Copy.
Bearing 25 far.
Thank you.
Never mind, he's down.
Oh, so get this. Apparently they don't take fucking logs. Lovely. This is bullshit.
This is a target-rich environment, this. Oh, find her out.
Ground to all forces. Red smoke to northeast Bravo regroup. Bravo position marker.
Engine melt.
Jesus, you guys melted them.
Yeah, I'll put that there.
There are a lot of fucking bodies out there.
Target-rich environment, mate.
Keep up the watch.
Ground copies. Interrogative Sparky, what are you?
I'm glad I brought that red
Easily
smoke
like
now.
30 fucking dead bodies over there.
Because now everybody knows where they are and they can't see us. They can now sneak up on us and shoot us from in the forest.
I see 14 right off.
I expected it to go a bit further than it did.
I see him more. I know it's him because he's got that stupid white bandana.
Can somebody put a somewhat accurate position
I think it was a waste now.
artillery on their position?
I think they're all dead.
No, they're still being
quiet.
I don't think we
have a
Fire
ground
station's
layout
turning
there
down
now,
by
too.
Bravo.
If we're good, then we're gonna move up then.
I need some more grenades
I
soon.
think this airfield is our only objective today.
Yeah, we have an 8 Look at the map and I beg to differ. We have an 8
Oh, we're supposed to take the airfield and hold it. That's what the brief said, wasn't it?
The town as well. Okay.
Are we
I
certain
think
those are
that might
friendly?
just be a sector call in. I don't know if it's
Ground to all
friendly.
squads. Are you currently receiving any contact this time?
Are we receiving contact?
no.
Negative. No, it's quiet as fuck.
Right next to us. Okay.
Yeah, we are. Ground is literally upstairs.
Ground's right up here. So I'm asking if anyone's still taking contact.
As well as the fact that you just need to ask
It's firm, ground to high. We appear to have fully secured the airfield and repelled enemy counterattacks. I'll copy.
Hey, did that cache have grenades? 40mm grenades in?
A firm, what direction and size of the element, please?
Red,
Just
Overwatch
go.
is maybe running onto that,
A firm, thank you.
Just double check it.
Oh, that's quiet.
Ground to all forces, please spread out along the northeastern to eastern side of the airfield.
I'm just going to go and check that cache.
Assault.
Spread into the northeast side of the
No, I'm going to go and check the cache, see if there's any 40mm
Be
grenades.
advised, we have Mi-24 high in the air as well as hostile vehicles on the ground. Be advised, we have paratroopers dropping on eastern side of
Oh, great.
our position.
Just as I go down, we've got parachutes.
Shoot those fucking paratroopers.
There's only a few of them. There's not many of them.
Heads up, they're by that hole in the wall. Bravo, move up to the wall.
All squads, once you have set up on the eastern northeastern side of the airfield, please mark your positions and the sectors that you are watching.
Hit by the helicopter! Oh my god, I got hit by the helicopter. I've been down by the helicopter, I'm near the cache, I'm down, I'm going unconscious. I'm trying to gain my limbs before I go unconscious. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, quick get this, come on, oh shit, we've got parachutes coming in. Oh shit, oh shit, no, I think they're all down. Quick get to the cache. Oh, God's sake.
To shoot down the encroaching helicopters.
Strong, yep.
Ammo.
Oh, thank God, always.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wolves, yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, I was just medicing strong.
I'm
Get up off the roof and dig it deep.
3 people to go.
Or never mind.
Get a cheetah.
Stay down.
Actually, the whole of Bravo moves to the fucking cheetah hangars.
Alright. I'll medic myself.
I woke up, okay.
Move to the cheetah
Medic
hangars.
will go elsewhere.
I have ground command, but I'm gonna pass out. I'm in the remains of the firehouse. We have a lot of people down. We need help.
Oh, I think the firehouse went down.
That building just crashed everyone, including me. I'm probably about to pass out, about trying to carry someone.
User joined your channel.
I'm still gonna go and get ammo first. Just in case our cache disappears. Where is this cache?
Taking ground command to the barracks near the hangars, near where the firehouse used to be.
Is this a cache? Oh, Arsenal it says. Ooh, Arsenal. Not West Ham, but Arsenal. Ooh. Ah, right, it's one of those Arsenals, is it? I want lots of those. Get rid of those, don't need those anymore. Smoke round, okay. Smoke round white, smoke round red 2, smoke round green 2, smoke round blue 2. I don't think I'll need the blues. Flare rounds, we don't need those anymore. Flare rounds, no. Flare round, no. I'll take another one of those and some more of those. Oh, and a couple of those. Yeah, bandages. I would like bandages, please, if you don't mind. I like lots and lots of bandages.
Worry about getting the guys up inside this one over right now.
Yeah, I like lots and lots of bandages. I do like my bandages, don't I? I am one for bandages. Yeah, I do like bandages. Lots and lots of bandages. That'll do me. Thank you very much. That is, oh, can I get rangefinders? No, I'm going to have binoculars. That's a shame. Okay. That will do for me then. Oh, I still have a radio. I do. That's good. Okay. Because Arsenal sometimes take the radios off. Oh, hang on. Who's this? That's nobody. Okay. I thought there was one around. How unfit. Oh! What's he doing up in the air? Oh, we're not going to get to you, mate. There's no way we're going to get to you. Oh, shit.
User left your channel.
Oh, I'm injured. Oh, right. Hey, we've got a guy floating in mid-air and there's help.
Go for Aethys. Brett's good.
How am I going to get him down?
South killing their 203s.
Okay, on to.
I'm injured, but there's a guy above me. I can't get him.
He's not one of us.
What do you mean he's not one of us?
Nah, there's nobody here.
He's injured.
Where?
Right above my head. I can see him.
What, that
Can you
guy
not
over
see
there?
him? He's floating in midair.
That one?
Straight above your head. Look straight up.
What's that at me?
Is it? How did he get up there?
Grab a cheetah in case
Russian
more
equipment.
air stuff comes in.
He's a Russian.
Oh, cool.
Red team, peel it off towards the cheetah tank, or the cheetah thing. We'll just pick
Haven't you just stopped up on bloody bandages? There's an enemy. How the hell did he get up? He must be in a parachute.
Go grab a cheetah, you just got armored again. Infidel, you up?
I think I got armoured. I think that's why I got injured.
I'm gonna need a pack.
Both legs and an arm. Definitely. I'm gonna need a pack. Oh, come on!
I'm by the fucking fire building. Oh, what's left of it.
I've just been armoured again.
Southeast, if you do not see anything. Contact with your current positions.
Caleb, which building did you just die in again?
I'll copy all spots.
Body just went down again.
Who's to teleport him out of it because he's getting armored?
There is a respawn point on the airfield.
Caleb, respawn. There's a respawn on the airfield.
Do it, Caleb.
Grab all forces, you can check off your free space on your bingo card.
Anti-air on
What?
one.
Check
What about bingo card?
Bingo cards? House.
Infidel.
Bingo cards?
Because you can also mark squad leaders drunk.
Go to the ground.
I've just dropped the bottle. Good job it was empty.
Hey, firm.
Shouldn't be balancing bottles. Where is it? This is not fun, this. Getting armoured by a building. It's the building injured me.
Gunner bearing 184.
While I'm down, I think I need a cushion for my body.
You have your radar on, don't you?
Where's my cushion?
No, I need to observe what the fuck's going on. It's from somewhere.
Alright, I can get it first then.
Cheetah, you might want to get a bit more in the open so you have a better feel of you.
I think I've been very badly injured here.
Yeah, whoever's driving this thing.
Yeah, I can pop it. It was just for safety reasons for right now.
I have him sighted.
Gonna push into the secondary ATC on just some field.
Both came in and radar.
Ooh, that's a nice cushion.
We're in one of them. I'm trying to
Right, reset track IR. I can't believe I've been bloody armoured by a building. I've only just stocked up on bandages as well.
Okay, looks good. Halfway.
Yeah.
Oh, watch it, this building will kill you.
Alright guys, follow me.
Bird in the air.
Yeah, it's not letting me lock him.
This way?
You have a friendly bird in the air.
That damn building, I took one step and that was it, I was out. Oh, how many bandages do they use?
Straight.
I've got no bandages left. I just stocked up 27 odd bandages I had. Well, I'm gonna put some more.
Screw that.
If you need me, I'll be in the medic house.
That one's on C10.
Friendly fast mover.
Oh, it's gone. Bloody cash is gone.
User joined your channel.
Alright, get on the map.
Red team, can you mark your position on map?
Will do.
The cash is gone.
I'm in the medic house. I don't know if red team. Mark it as Bravo Red.
North of that res. 047 Bravo.
We got your AAA up.
Is this the medic house? I wonder if they put the cash in here. Tanks. I wonder if tanks has got. No. Tanks has sometimes got. No, don't say no.
Copy that.
Any squad
Bloody cash is gone.
Hey, Bradley to the east side of the airfield by the brick wall is taking GMG fire.
How do you know where my guys are?
I don't know who's in it, but I thought I'd let you know. There's infantry running right past.
Only 4 of us left.
Wolves, are you in the cheetah? No, I'm in the medic house. I've said it like
no, he's in CCP.
I'm staying safe and waiting for you guys to need me.
Ooh,
I love that song.
these look fun.
You could just move one
Aha!
and use it for direct
Oh,
fire
first
support.
aid kits. That's not first aid kits. Not first aid kits, I want bandages. Got plenty arms inside them, but no bandages.
Oh, we have 2 cheetahs, nice.
Caleb's back.
Blue team, we're moving up to Alpha position and teaming up with them.
Wait, what happened to Ice Check?
Oh,
Cheetah
now
team,
these did have all our bandages in. Except these don't have all our bandages in. No bandages. No, they've got ammo and grenades, but no bandages.
Jesus Christ, that hit right next to me.
Possible contacts west.
That was an RPG west.
West. Scan west, and back up.
Bandages I need.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemy infantry west.
Straight 260.
276 on me.
Cheetah, you got that covered?
I can see him, but I can't hit him from there.
I think we might got it covered.
Yeah, they're out of range for these pop guns.
Alpha southeast of you. The last hangar.
Not wasting my ammo.
need a medic southeast. Can people in the cheetah move to...
Bloody hell. Did you hear that?
Disregard, he's dead.
That was quite nice sound.
Request for cheetah.
Say again for cheetah?
Move to yellow, please. Or yellow team. You're united.
Hey, we almost go after to the east, possibly. So, head over there.
Ah!
Go northeast, blue.
Northeast.
I recommend you move your
push
squad.
northeast, get eyes east.
Cheetah's on yellow.
I feel left out now. I feel like I should be in a tank.
East of us, if possible.
Most of
Move
them is
between the two
walls.
hangars. Provide for cover.
We still have to fresh context here to the west. We're just keeping our security here.
Cheetah 2, be advised, you got a T-72 shooting at you from the 180.
Cheetah, start moving. You got two commander pops.
We have 3 tanks on the airfield. They could be able to deal with
Contact coming in from the west. See, one of them is the Cheetah. Get on 50 just in case.
You must.
Is this one of ours? No.
Go away. I stand here still.
Say again, the Cheetah?
That's the deal.
Why don't you get on 50 in case of important info for Cheetahs?
I'm gonna say the same thing to you. I stand here still with the hard out for combat.
I got it.
Go for combat up there.
Pretty sure Alpha is discovered.
Let's go back.
This is what happens.
Blue team, let's go back to Alpha Mark. I think that's where squad leader is. Yep. That's also where we're being fired from. Okay, Alpha's to the northeast, shooting guys.
Cheetah 1's pulling back towards Cheetah 2.
You're okay, Shadow.
Danger 1. Fight.
User joined your channel.
Blue, are you up to moving it to the tree line to clear the contacts?
Down.
Those two, please.
You know, having 3 tanks
I don't want to go there,
in the same direction is not exactly safe.
Oh.
One at a
They
time.
disappeared really quick.
Be advised, Bravo's moving into the woods to the south-southeast to make sure contacts are clear.
We have 3 tanks that are looking in the same direction. That's why they're taking shots.
Can I take
They're not paying
southeast?
attention. That tank is behind us.
Can't see Nout.
I had ears on T-72 southwest.
Whoever's in the fucking southeastmost tank is a retard.
Wow.
Callum's down.
Squad is crippled. Continue pushing. Do you want us to keep pushing? If there's contact,
go ahead. If not, then meet up around me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not seeing me. Back, you mean?
Oh god.
Or it's not.
Something's gonna be.
There we go.
The brief currently neighbors might have put a
down
shell
again.
in the glass.
Yeah, Caleb's down again.
Infantry to the south, directly in front of the tanks, but the tanks aren't shooting.
Cheetah is engaging.
Ah, thank fuck for that, the Bradley sees them.
Just waiting for the medic to come and take your temperature.
Packing you now, Shadow.
Balancing bottles is bad, yeah. I've got to wait till this one stops being a slush puppy. I left him in the freezer a little bit too long. Different freezer, you know what I mean? He needs a bit of a pack.
Yeah, just a pack by the looks of it.
Oh yeah, I've put an elastoplast on his knee. Kissed it better.
Yeah.
I get shot in the head again.
No, you got shot in the stomach this time.
Ow.
You've got a second belly button.
Move up to the airfield.
That's nice.
We'll see if we can shoot the hell out of the people attacking our tanks.
You have cheetahs for that.
Move up to the air. We are on the
I
airfield.
don't think it's air that's attacking our tanks. I think it's ground people because I've been hearing rockets for the past I don't know how many minutes.
That's friendly.
What, friendly rockets?
I think he might be bugging out.
What you need is an
Yeah,
engineer.
it's almost 3 AM. We're starting to run out of patience, so unless we have an actual objective, probably going to disconnect.
Auntie, can you grab a javelin?
Objective has been a while just told, so
A javelin?
Whoever's shooting at them.
Oh, that's put me up at 60 kilos, yeah.
What?
That's just put me up at 60 kilos.
Well, if it can help us kill the people shooting the tanks, it won't matter. Because I doubt we're gonna move much from here from now on.
What? A javelin against troops?
There were infantry, like, by the fence line directly.
You can't be using a javelin against infantry.
I don't know. There's no RPG flying around.
Crying out loud.
Does anybody know of a dead enemy with RPGs so we can kill the infantry better?
What?
Apparently javelins are not infantry effective. Who knew? Plus the lights don't work.
Hey, is that a friendly or an action?
Where exactly? The one that's moving across the field to the south? That's right.
Oh, is it? Oh.
one guy's
Moving in a
200, 80 is it? Just tell me when to reload.
Yeah, if that was an enemy, it'd be dead by now.
It might find a nice mistake.
That makes no sense. If it's not
What the fuck? What makes no sense is I've got a fucking javelin on my back.
The Cheetah, we are engaging some targets to the west-southwest.
Eyes on, we'll be pulling up our next side. We got a friendly Bradley out there at 285.
Have fun, friendly Bradley. Bradley's hunting for the T-140.
You got a javelin? Jesus.
I got a Gadji southwest, 230 degrees.
That's friendlies.
Can't tell, I don't have my proper scope.
Yeah, that's all friendlies over there.
Cheetah is out of ammo on the 35s. Coming
Smoke.
back.
Go grab a new Cheetah.
Still good on AA.
We've run out of Cheetahs, really?
Still have one
User
cheetah.
user joined your channel.
Yeah.
No.
Do you require medical attention?
You want Bravo to move somewhere?
Do you require medical attention?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm getting bloody cold out here. Maybe we can, let's go light a fire somewhere.
I mean, there's a fire over there, but it's a little
I can't use my gun, it's empty.
You don't want...
Not in a Vic or something, can you go to Bravo Pause, please?
You don't want to be getting into that smoky fire.
Shadow. This, this may come across as harsh. But,
yeah, you got a chance of getting killed next to it, and your rabbit will taste like shit.
No, not harsh.
Pretty sure it's wet.
Yesterday.
Where do you want Bravo to go?
Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Well, oh god, it's 2:30 in the morning. Bloody hell, Spells! Don't time fly when you're having a really good time.
Or south, west. Declaring Farron.
What?
Move direct west until that building and then south.
Shadow, I'd advise you trying to get in
cannot hear
contact
you.
with all the Bradleys and getting them moved across the airfield instead of running.
Medical
We're gonna get Bradley.
attention.
Got that.
No.
You need medical attention.
No.
No? Okay.
It's the green box here
I
on the
think the medic wants something to do. Would you like me to shoot somebody in the front so you have something to do?
Left your channel.
Nah, I've already patched up enough people to end.
We don't need to do anything towards south because we got
Sounds like the medic's bored.
500 bricks looking.
The Bravo Pod.
Oh dear.
Come near one Bradley for the Dudley team.
There's 2 armored Vicks and a lot of infantry to the west and southwest.
Maybe we should all go and grab a tank each.
Okay. Blue team, we're moving to grab a Bradley since I have no idea who's grabbing. Then we're
Cheetah
moving
crew is
to
heading to Bradley.
Stand by. Alright, this one has fuel. We're going blue team with Bradley. Get in.
Come over southeast.
I see LT did. Very bad.
What the hell is this bloody stovepipe doing over the back of my shoulder?
This is Cheetah 2.
That's Frontier.
We're gonna pass off over to a Bradley. If there's any
We have that. That's a friendly A-10.
Also, why is it shooting into the air?
Don't worry about it.
And Fidel, can you go with Auntie to grab another Bradley? Rest of blue or whoever's
This is Cheetah 1. We're gonna grab a Bradley for you guys. We're gonna be pushing you across the airfield.
We got them in this Bradley right now.
What's one of them?
Bradley? Okay.
That's the cheetahs.
Oh, we ran out of auto cannon for the cheetahs, so.
Oh, they're Titans. Oh, just get a Titus. What's one of them? That doesn't look like Bradley's. And they're tanks. Well, I can't see no Bradleys.
It's uphill.
Cheetah's back there. Not the Cheetah, the Bradley. I think
Bradley's have got guns on the top. I mean a Titus, maybe.
Yeah, I think they keep calling this bus thing the Bradley.
Oh, this thing here? Bloody hell.
You guys mean Basque?
Abrams site report. That's just nice.
If anything, everybody could grab a certain color for a certain pick, that would be lovely. It would help identify.
Be advised, the Bradleys are out of gas.
We knew that. Ground is gonna be I should be magically getting up the deck.
Well, he must have got in just before me.
It's gonna be index.
Bravo, who's in Bradley 2, please go to green.
Ooh.
There's literally no need to do colors.
Boom, you bitch.
Oh, there's no fuel in it.
Yeah, that's what it said.
No, I don't know if you heard that.
Well, it's getting boring now. Nothing to do.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh.
We killed shit.
Oh.
Saved lives.
Oh well, it was another 2 hours. No, it wasn't. It was 3 hours. Blimey. 3 hours.
Joined your channel. User joined your channel.
The time fly when you're having fun. 3 hours.
Disappointing, Grizzly.
Alright,
that wasn't.
Yo,
That
man,
was 2 hours.
It was hot.
Holy shit.
Come on, thank you. What's 2 hours?
Baron.
Baron.
Dude, you did so good, Baron. Baron, you are hot like him. Someone kick him out. Thank you.
There we go.
Someone ban him. Ban him for 2 years.
He banned him.
No.
Damn it.
Again.
It's your turn.
Just fucking move him.
What was it? Baron.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
So, did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
The first half.
I fucking deja vu'd in a Bradley and took.
Wait, what?
Well, hang on. Let's focus on debrief.
Okay. So, objective
fun.
was to take the airfield. Both of you guys, all you guys obviously did that. Overall, I really don't have a whole lot just because I was running. I was doing a lot of running around making sure QRF came in and didn't fuck itself on the roads and weird shit like that. So I didn't get to watch super close. But
photographs.
Ground command. Go ahead.
Sure. Overall, things went very well. I'm very impressed by everyone's efforts and efficacy. Onion, you good?
Yeah, sorry.
Alright. Hold on, I think my TeamSpeak is possibly crashing.
No, you're good.
I'm pretty sure.
We can hear you.
Alright. Alright, well, I'll continue then. Who was the squad to get first contact?
Bravo.
Yeah, probably Bravo.
Okay. It didn't totally screw us, but it did, put us in a bit of a pickle.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Actually wanted to talk about that one. You reminded me there. So that squad actually pushed out on foot from the base. Grizzly, did you call that one out?
Was it the people that crossed right in front of us?
It was the people who literally walked right out the front gate there and headed up the road.
We thought they were patrol.
Okay, yeah, no, they were a patrol, but they were headed out from the gate, going up around and up around to that top area, and then they cut back in, cut through the woods up to the top, go back to the road, and then come back into the base.
I
wondered
what that bloody noise was outside.
Our forest, so we just started like getting the fuck away.
Well,
yeah,
in my
no,
headphones.
it follows
Kept
that
hearing
road,
this roaring.
and
Look at that.
literally they started following the road up.
53 mile an hour
and
winds.
You're
and heavy
like
rain.
you guys walked right into them. So, I mean, you guys.
Strong winds and
may do with
I
what
wondered
you
what
needed
it was.
there. Go
I'm
ahead,
being
continue.
battered.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, Onion, please switch to push.
Strong winds from the
Kind of
southwest.
thing my nerves. After we started the assault on the airfield, things went slow but fairly smoothly up until we got to the firehouse and right before the hangars.
Oh crap.
I like Alpha's decision to move down the west side of the airfield and attack from that direction and that side of the airfield. Yeah, and very impressed by how well y'all handled the Bravo and ground Mascaz after the Mi-24 strike. I fully expected to die, but no, y'all saved me and saved most people, and I believe, and came together well under pressure.
You were on the verge of death.
Yeah, no, it was very dark and very cold. After that, yeah, just repelling some QRF, good calls, and keeping everyone keeping their heads on a swivel. Nothing really surprised us except for those tanks near the end, and even then we dealt with those pretty effectively, if I do say so myself. And yeah, just overall very good op, very smooth, and very well done.
All right,
squads, go ahead.
Thank you, Ground. Alpha?
Pockets went AFK, so I'll fill in.
Hey, Memphis.
So,
Okay.
Alpha did really well.
That was good to watch,
Had a
was
couple
it?
new
Good.
people who were still
I
learning the
enjoyed
ropes,
it.
so that was fun.
Be bad after this,
everything
though.
went
Quarter
well, we
3,
moved
blimey.
well. We operated together well, covered each other in literally all cases. Literally no qualms with Alpha.
It's Saturday afternoon for you.
Yeah, literally nothing. I wasn't necessarily on 50, but I could feel the pain off
A whole
Pockets.
day ahead of you.
Ground, you need to make sure the direction is always known. A lot of the times Pockets was either telling you what to do, or kind of like pushing you in a direction, or kind of diverging his own path. Like
You lost
a lot
me
of the
stream.
time, especially they mainly showed its ugly head at the end.
That's good you lose
after
my
the
stream.
Firehouse Mascaz, it kind of just became, oh yeah, just go fight bad guys away. Which, in a coordinated defense, isn't good.
I agree.
Right, so I know it's a long op, and there towards the end it started to become a little bit of a slog and kind of
It's only 2 hours. Can't call 2 hours a long
what
op.
I'm looking for, but it just kind of became very tiresome.
Well, I will say there were a few times where I asked for updates from all the squads and I didn't get anything, and I'd ask again, and I still didn't want to get anything.
Right.
And I also asked for sectors and
jokes,
positions and stuff like that to try and keep an update.
At a certain point, I think my long range
Let's see if we can find some
Mm-hmm.
small ones.
There's that, but you also have to understand that they're also like, remember,
First
they're
cannibal.
doing their job, so like if they don't respond to you,
That's no
it's
way
not that
to
they're
bring
not
up your
listening,
son.
like,
Second
9 times out
calendar.
of 10,
I
it's
can't
not,
help
the
it.
other
I'm
part
always
is
like
that they're
this
probably
after
managing their
eating
squad,
in the
so
refractory.
Just because
What?
they're not responding to you does not mean they're not like paying
I don't
attention
get
to
that
you.
one.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah, no, I didn't
they're
think it
doing
that
other
way.
things. So
Eating in the
it's just one
refractory.
of those things you keep pushing for them until you finally get your response.
University
and the more
students, you
experienced
see,
leaders
they're all
can
very
generally
very well
manage that
educated.
back and forth a little bit better. But yeah, and then my only other qualm is for armor. PID, for the love of God, please. And 2, Blade Manning through a wall.
Is that a
to go attack a
T-72?
T-14
No, it's
to
an
go into
Abrams.
the
It's
tech
on
deck.
outside.
So, yeah.
It didn't. The only thing that broke was the engine and the turret.
The only reason
Okay.
I didn't kill you is because
The British Isles is made up of 4 nations. The Scots, who keep the Sabbath and anything else they can lay their hands on.
We were told this
The
was
Welsh,
the idea behind that Abrams.
who
We were
prey
told,
on their
hey, there's a
knees
T-80
and
on
their
the other side of the
neighbours.
thing. We've been schwacking T-80s all
The
fucking
Irish,
day long.
who don't know what they want, but are willing to fight for anyone for it anyway.
We've been trying T80s all day long.
The English,
We're like,
who
"All right, we
consider
can go
themselves
through,
a
we can
race of
tank
well-made
rounds by
men,
T80s, we can hit
thus
this motherfucker
revealing
right
the
in the turret.
almighty of an awful
We go through, we
responsibility.
hit the motherfucker in the turret. He's
Relieving
not
the
a
almighty.
T80.
Oh, no, that didn't make
He's a
sense to me.
T14. That's a little different.
Not really.
What is the best way to stop fish smelling? Cut their noses off.
Hold on.
Sorry,
Hold
sorry,
the
sorry.
fuck on.
Okay.
Did someone just say that
hold on.
T14
Hold on,
and
quiet,
T80 are the same
Shut
thing?
the fuck
Hey!
up. Hold the fuck on.
T14.
So, I can understand both points because me and Fox did call it out. Somewhere down the chain, it didn't get the T14 turned to a T80. So
How do you shoot a blue elephant?
He knows. Finding
With a blue elephant gun?
He would have never done that if it was a fucking T14.
Right.
How do you shoot a pink elephant?
Now, I do understand now break into the
Put a cork up its nose, wait till it turns blue, then shoot it with a blue elephant gun.
As soon as we saw the T14, we backed the fuck up.
Yeah.
But you also when you press it through the wall, you broke any cover that
That's a good one.
Really?
I like that one.
I do have to be a fault for this. I was a third person. I did see the T14.
That reminds me of the mini joke.
For it being a first person, I didn't call it out until the wall was broken.
No,
You
don't
have
do that.
heard
That's funny. I like that. That's tickled the parts. How Tatty's hilarious.
Third person in vehicle.
All right, well.
No. I 100%. That is some
I'm not reading that one out. I'll get shot for that one.
Good shit. But
But the whole
I
point
mean,
of third
in an
person,
op like this, I don't see a problem with doing that.
Well, the whole point of third person is to help cover that feeling of like your actual
Situational
surroundings.
awareness.
Situation. Thank you.
It makes up for
Situational
the lack of a commander most times.
No. It's meant for situational awareness because you generally know where you like. That's that fucking sixth sense or what fifth sense where you can literally feel like what's going on around you. You can feel like the earth shake if something's like big moving around you. You don't have that in Arma, so that third person is generally meant to cover that field.
So for the next,
that's really
at least
good
the
one.
next 3 weeks, the way that I run my ops, if
That's
I
really
give you
fun.
third person, it is definitely within the meta for you to call that shit out. Just for future awareness for you guys, just in case there was any question. But I want to move on from this one.
What flies
Bravo,
down
Charlie,
corridors
if you have
but
anything to
cannot
add,
turn
otherwise
corners?
I'm gonna call it just because we've been here
A
for
baby
about
with a
2
javelin
hours now.
through
I'm
its
sure
neck.
Some people would like to get some dinner, things like that.
Nope, no qualms. The Maskaz went very well considering the other Maskaz I've been part of.
Mm-hmm.
So Bravo did very good according to me, despite my not so adequate squad leading.
Yeah.
Hey,
you'll learn.
Well, no. Let me speak to that first.
Let's hold. Hey, Gabian, what we can do is we can pull.
What's
the,
grey,
we can pull
furry,
the
and
3 squad leaders,
screams?
'cause it looks
A
like they were
lemming
all,
and a brick crusher.
Yeah, all the squad leaders had
Oh.
somebody who was kind of helping mentor
Honestly,
them, work them through that.
some of these are just
So we'll go
sick.
ahead and we'll go ahead and pop up
that's
or
fine.
after this. But overall, any other feedback other than make sure you guys
it's
have
too long to
radios
read. I
on
just
all
want the
kits,
short
'cause
ones.
Apparently, some of them didn't do it properly.
I have one more thing to say, but we're not going to go into context of it. If you're going to stand behind a tank that's reversing, move the fuck out of the way. Or
Yeah,
I'm going to run your stupid ass over.
Right. That's neither here nor there. Shit
That's
happens.
a huge Mex case. Yeah,
Hey, homebrew, I'm sending you a small list of bugs.
Thanks,
I actually do have.
What is a tree? Oh, that's easy. Something that stands and grows for 100 years and then jumps out in front of a drunk driver.
To start, Grizzly, your recon, you were spotted by the southern tower almost immediately. But we didn't want to, meta that shit too bad.
Yeah, we know. Oh, I knew
And
the motherfucker
then-
to see me. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just back the fuck
And
up.
then, as for when you guys were pushing up, if you're being, suppressed by 2 or 3 machine guns, and there's a whole hillside that you could go down and flank around, you might want to do that. One of the squads did it.
Actually, that brings up a great point, Iceberg. The one big thing that I
What's
saw
the
that was kinda
difference
rough,
between fish and meat?
led to kind of few issues.
If you
was
beat your
guys
fish,
were
it
trying
dies.
To engage those cords that were up there from about a kilometer away, and they were able to lay down more bullets than you, especially since there were 2 or 3 of them.
Timed out.
It would have probably
Oh dear.
probably would have been a better bet to push around to the side of the building.
User left your channel.
where is it? On the east side, so that they couldn't actually see you, since they were all aimed right down that kill lane on the taxiway. But
Well,
otherwise, yeah, you guys did a good job. Squad leaders, if you want to pop up to the T2 Sunday Ops channel, so we can, and with the T3s or T4s who assisted those squad leaders, go ahead, pop up.
Quick, I just want to give props to Frisk for melting the commands medic.
Hey. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, good job. That's all for tonight on my end.
So, other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the show?
Recon was being watched by snowmen.
They were.
Foxy, back to down.
User disconnected from your channel.
So,
User disconnected from your channel.
what exactly
User
happened at the
disconnected
end there
from
with
your
all the
channel.
armor?
User left your
We
channel.
had to defend the area, and we defended the area, but there was very little communication.
Who's going?
User
Yeah,
left your
had no
channel.
idea what
User
was going on.
disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, me and
Don't know
me and Gabian were sitting in a fucking cheetah, and basically we were just spinning in a circle, shooting at everything that moved that wasn't us.
User left your channel.
Nice. Oh no, Phoenix. You got
User disconnected from
we
your
got
channel.
hit like
Channel switched.
I'll disconnect and go into a private channel. I missed what they were saying, but they've all split into 2 different channels. So what's going on? I'll stick that over there. Right. How do you excite a fairy? Put her on a toad's tool. Oh. You can tell this is university. What do you call a Cambridge student who marries a gorilla? A social climber. I've no doubt that Cambridge University were producing their own magazine saying the same thing about Lancashire. Doctor, I can't feel my legs. That's hardly surprising. I've cut off your arms. That's one that Doris tells. Well, the chipmunk, anyway. Chipmunks tells that one. Well, I'm coming to the end of all the short jokes. All the rest after that are quite long jokes. 2 engineers in a car, one says to the other, Craig, will you check the indicator to see if it's still working? And Craig replies, it is. It isn't. It is. It isn't. Yeah, that's funny. A gin and tonic drinker staggered to the bar. This is a joke about Shifty. Don't tell him. A gin and tonic drinker staggered to the bar and said to the barman, do lemons have legs? Nope, said the barman. Then I've just squeezed your canary in my drink. Oh! That's definitely not a Shifty joke. That's definitely not. No. Mummy, I hate Daddy's guts. Well, leave them on the side of your plate then, dear. Oh, yeah, that's a really old one, that one is. Mummy, how much does an Airedale need? I don't know, she answered. Why? Because I just saw one pumping up another one. That'll be an Airedale Terrier then. Should have said Alsatian. Everybody knows what an Alsatian is. Might have to scribble that out and rewrite it. The rule at a girls' school was lights out at 10, candles out at 10:30. Yeah, let's not go there. Okay, let's find in some more short ones. There's some really, really long ones. Short ones. Less reading with my tired eyes. Ah! 5-3. Flipping heck. That one's too risky for this stream. No, that one's you'd have to be up on current events in the 80s to understand that one. Shouldn't speak ill of the dead. All right then. What's the difference between Fanny Craddock and a cross-country runner? One's a pant in the country. Oh dear. Oh dear. Lovely woman. Damn. God blimey, they're cutting these close. Yeah. Have you heard about the photography student who spent his 3 years at college just picking his nose? His head caved in. What's that got to do with photography when it's at home? I don't get that one. My daddy's got 2 of those, said the little boy, pointing to his grandfather's penis as he was taking a pee. That's impossible, shouted his grandfather. Oh, yes, he has, the lad persisted. He's got a tiny little one for weeing with, and a bloody great big one that he uses every night to clean the au pair's teeth. Ah, yeah, I'm cracking myself up here. I hope there's people out there watching this, because it'd be a waste of time if there wasn't. Ah, that's about it for that magazine. That's the end. We're just on to really big ones after that. Really big long jokes. Yeah. Let's have a really long one. Well, it's not a really long one, but a longer one. A man was walking along the beach when he found an old bottle. On opening it, a large cloud of smoke emerged, which solidified into a genie, complete with a turban and a sword. Instead of declaring himself the man's servant, he offered him one wish. The man thought for a while and then asked for a prick, which reached the floor. With a wicked laugh, the genie drew his sword and cut off the man's legs. They get worse, don't they? You've got to watch those genies, you know. They're like that. I mean, you think you've got a wish. You get one wish and you think, oh, I've got this down pat. And you wish for what you think is a foolproof wish, but the genie will always find some way of twisting it so that you don't get what you really want. Unless, when you get one wish, you wish for unlimited wishes. That's the only way you can do it. Wish for unlimited wishes. If you get one wish. There you go. That's the only way around that, because then you can you can wish for something, and if it goes wrong, you can say, I wish I hadn't wished for that one. And get it undone. Yeah. Yeah. Is it Control Z or Control X? I can't remember which one's undo. Right. At the end of the film, the usherette finds an elderly man lying in the aisle, muttering what sounded like a foreign language. She bent over him and asked, "Do you speak English? Where are you from? The man lifted his head slightly and gasped, "The balcony." Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, last one. This is gonna be the last one. Okay. I'll just pick one. There's 3 on this page. I'll pick the bottom one because it's easier to read. 3 pieces of string went out for a drink. The first one went to the bar and asked for a pint of bitter. "Are you a piece of string?" asked the barman. "Yes," replied the piece of string. "I can't serve you then." "Oh." The same thing happened to the second piece of string. "No, I can't serve you. You're a piece of string." The third piece of string, slightly tatty and unkempt, went to the bar and also asked for a pint. The barman asked him, "Are you a piece of string?" "No," he replied. "I'm afraid not." There you go. There you go. Last one. I'll do some more tomorrow. Not later today, as it will be. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do any more. I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered. Alright. And I've just lost the last place in this system where I can offload my void opals for 1.6 million. So I'm gonna have to start again. I'll have to get up in the morning. Well, flipping heck. I'm gonna get what, 5-6 hours sleep. That'll be 10 AM. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, I definitely need to go to bed. I've got a snivelly nose and I'm sneezing. I had visitors yesterday, and I think they've left something behind. My eyes are a bit streamy as well, but that might be because I stuck my fingers in my eyes with chili on the end. But no, I think they left me something behind. I'm very susceptible to viruses, you see. These tablets I'm taking, they lower my resistance to viruses. I have to be very careful. It's almost like having Hashimoto's syndrome. That's something my sister has. It's like an immune system thing, an autoimmune thing. And the tablets I take, they sort of they reduce my immunity to viruses, and I think they've brought something in with them yesterday. I can't be sure, but I'll soon find out later tomorrow. It might be just because I'm tired. Soon find out, won't we? What's that? Who's that? Might op in 1 hour. Oh yeah, we've played that. Right. Anything else? No servers need restarting or anything silly like that, is there? Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm going to call it a night here. What's all those pluses? All right, I'm going to go. Thanks for the donations, Don. That's great, man. Thanks. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I've got to go to bed. I've got to go to bed. That was a funny joke. I like. What was that like? What was that joke I liked? I can't remember what it was now. Damn, I'm gonna have to. The elephant joke, wasn't it? It was the elephant joke. I'll read it one more time because it was really funny. After having the elephant and mini jokes, that was really. I've lost it. I can't find it. If I don't find it, I'll forget all about it because that's just my memory. I know it was in. I think it was. Oh, here it is. Right, and here we go. Just to remind you what I said 5 minutes ago, which you lot are. How do you shoot a blue elephant? With a blue elephant gun. How do you shoot a pink elephant? Put a cork up its nose, wait till it turns blue, then shoot it with a blue elephant gun. I do like that. I'm going to tell my niece that tomorrow. I'm going to phone her up in the morning, and I'm going to I'm going to tell her that, and see what happens. I like the ones that are really funny that you can tell the kids. You know what I mean? I really do like the ones that are very funny that you can tell kids. They're yeah. I used to do all the Mary Had a Little Lamb. I used to sit for hours at a time with a notepad and book and write down lots of Mary Had a Little Lamb jokes. I used to just come up with them. Sometimes I could come up with 5 or 6 in an hour or so, you know. And I used to write them all down in a book, and I don't know where the book is. I've lost the book in a house move. But I had loads of them. I must have had 30, 40, 50 Mary Had a Little Lamb type jokes. Yeah. It was I mean, there's loads of them. There's the very popular ones, obviously, but there was ones that I made up on the spot, and we used to sit there and kill ourselves laughing. Me and my housemate, I used to run them by her all the time, and I had her in stitches with some of them. Some of them she says, "Oh, no, that's not so funny." I says, "All right, and let's change a word or two here and there, and then come out with it." She, "Now that's funny, yeah." And then there'd be one or two where she just like completely lost it and laughing her head off. I should really try and do it again. I might start remembering some of them if I tried to do those again. Let's see. Mary had a little lamb, the randy little runt. She took it down the garden path to see if it would eat sandwiches. We know what you lot were thinking. Yeah. Actually, that's usually preceded by a different one. Which gets you thinking about kicking it in the yes. You tell one before it where she takes something down the garden path and kicks it in the head or something. Like Mary had a little lamb. Let's see. Mary had a little lamb. It left something in her bed. She took it down the garden path and kicked it in the head. Somewhat like that. See, there's one I've just made up on the spot. Not so funny. But then if you take the one after it, Mary had a little lamb, the randy little runt, she took it down the garden path, and you think you're about to kick it in the, unmentionable. But then you say, see if it would eat sandwiches or something silly like that, and it completely throws you off track, and it's a bit more funny when you do it. But anyway, a lot of them were really funny. Some of them were very risque. Some of them you could not repeat in front of children and children or your parents. But it was a lot of fun doing them. It was a lot of fun doing them. Just a minute. Right, let me move this stuff, and then I'm going to get off to bed. It still hurts. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if you tell them in an order, you see, they build up to one where you start to make up your own mind. You know, you start to read ahead in the jokes. A lot of comedians do this. They'll lead you to a place that gets you thinking your own answers to the jokes, and then they'll give you something completely different, and it makes it twice as funny because you were thinking of something that was different to what they come up with as an answer, or the punchline is completely different to what you were thinking, and then you go, oh right, yeah, and it makes it funnier, or puts a different slant on it, or it's just a different way. But Yeah, if you told them in the right order, it would give you a good kick. Very funny. There was Jack and Jill stories as well. Jack and Jill went up the hill. You know? Used to do those as well. Maybe I should do some Humpty Dumpty ones. That'd be an idea. Maybe I should just do loads of them. Loads of nursery rhyme type ones. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch an old Rover a bone. When she bent over, Rover took over and gave her a bone of his own. That's almost a bloody tongue tire, isn't it? That's a good. Yeah. Yeah, there was one in there in that magazine that I was going to read, which was along those lines, but it was a little bit more adult, shall we say, than that. And I'm not sure who's watching, so it was a bit more vulgar, shall we say. Put it this way, it wasn't something Dame Edna would come up with. So it was more something that Les Patterson would come up with. Yes, if it wasn't clean. I mean, that's something about Dame Edna, right? Is she gets you thinking along those lines, and then turns the joke away from the smut that's in your mind, because you're thinking smut and smuttiness and vulgarity and rudeness, and she turns away from that, and then she gives that funny, like quirky, like confounded look with her lips. You know, she makes her lips go sort of wiggly wobbly, and it's like, what you think? That's not what I meant, sort of thing. You know, it's really, I mean, fantastic comedy. It really is fantastic comedy. That is, I love that. I've got a recording somewhere from a Christmas special. I've got it on videotape still from years ago, where she had Charlton Heston on as a guest on the Christmas special, and he kept coming on in a like in a pinny, you know, in a like like, you know, over the head barbecue pinny sort of thing, cook's pinny, and he kept coming in and out, bringing her cookies and drinks and stuff, and he was just like a waiter for the whole program. And it's like, yeah, hello possums. Yeah, and I thought, how cool of him to do that. I mean, you know, Charlton Heston at that time was a very big sought after actor. You know, I mean, done Planet of the Apes and numerous other stuff, big blockbuster movies. He was a big star, and to come on like that and play panderings to Dame Edna, I think that was really cool. It was one of those things that a lot of people would have said, "Are you kidding me? I'm not going to do that," you know. But I think he was a good egg, as they say, for doing that. He was really good. And she had who else was on it? Was it Zsa Zsa Gabor? I'm not sure. She might have had Zsa Zsa Gabor on. And she had that Julio Iglesias, the singer, Julio Iglesias. She had him on as well. And he was saying that his dad was a gynecologist. And of course she made light work. Oh yes, love, I've been to see him. Yeah. Things like that. I mean, very quick on the mark, very quick to come out with these, you know. Amazing how fast her mind thought about that. Yeah, it's really, really, really funny show. That's probably why I've still got it, why I've kept it after all these years, because it was like being a Christmas special. You know, it was a family show. It was shown at prime time before the Watershed. But funny as hell, absolutely howling with laughter. It's a bit like an audience with Ken Dodd, if you ever saw an audience with Ken Dodd, where he had everybody from the comedy world in the audience. Even had the Beverly Sisters in there, and people like that, and that was funny, really, really funny. Had me in stitches. Him and his Diddy Man. Really, really, really funny. Bob Monkhouse as well was. I mean, I think I've mentioned this. Bob Monkhouse used to write a lot of jokes and a lot of material for people because he had he almost had an eidetic memory for jokes. He knew all the jokes. He wrote books on jokes. He made up jokes. He studied jokes. It was a big thing for him. And you would never know it because he was more of a game show host with one-liners all the time. But you would never know that was him. And you speak to all the old people like Harry Seacombe and Michael Bentine and all the goons. You speak to them about Bob Monkhouse, you know, and they would tell you in interviews that Bob Monkhouse is where they get a lot of their material from. Him and Spike Milligan. But yeah. And I've just seen on YouTube there's Paul Hogan's introducing the best of Paul Hogan. So I'm gonna watch that. It's on for about an hour. It's on YouTube. I've got to watch that because I used to watch Paul Hogan when I was like in my late teens and that. It was on really late at night though over here, and I don't know why they put it on so late at night. It was funny as hell, and his best mate was in it. Played like the lifeguard with a funny cap on, and that was his best mate who died actually not long ago. I think he died. So I'm going to watch a lot of that, bring back old memories, lots of funniness. This was before he did Crocodile Dundee. There's something else I like comes out of Australia. Is it? I can't remember if it's Highway Cops or Highway Patrol. It's the guys on the motorbikes. They are so funny. I mean, I like watching the cop shows in the UK as well. A lot of them are done sort of locally. You know, a lot of the like the police road traffic crews and stuff like that. I went to one of their Christmas parties. It was really funny. But I managed to see a couple of them that were shown. I haven't seen them on though. I don't know what channel they might have been on. That's probably before I gave up my TV license. Started watching Netflix and stuff. But it's about the guys on motorcycles in Australia, and these guys are a laugh a minute. I mean, they are a laugh a minute. They go and they stop motorists and, you know, you were speeding, don't you? No, well, you should have done. You've got this big round dial in the front of your car that shows you how fast you're going. And they're like this, you know, they're really like, they don't give a shit. I mean, they're polite to a lot of people, but these two guys, they have conversations between each other. They should be on stage, you know, they're so funny. Really funny. You have to watch out for that. I think it's. I don't know if it's Highway Patrol or something like that. Or I'll have to see if I can find it again. But really, really funny. Really, really funny. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go because it's like 3:20 and it's howling a gale outside. It's not exactly warm in here, even though the heating's on 24 hours in here and I've got all these computers running trying to maintain the heat in this place. But wow, listen to that rain starting out there. 53 mile an hour gusty winds and driving rain. Wow, I'm glad I'm not in a tent. Not right now. So the Two Ronnies was a favourite of yours growing up. Oh yeah, the Two Ronnies. I mean, my dad used to sit down and watch those. They were really funny. It's like Dick Emery as well. Les Dawson to an extent, but he was take him or leave him. Dick Emery was good. Stanley Baxter, he did some really good stuff as well. Benny Hill, before he got drummed out of the country. Honestly, I still don't understand how that happened, but apparently this country changed and suddenly Benny Hill was not PC anymore. Scantily clad women on his TV show. But like he said in an interview years later, it was always him that was the butt of the joke. You know, he was always maybe trying to catch this, you know, the nice girl. He was always trying to get the nice girl, but he always got the kick in the face. He was always the one that came off the worst. It wasn't really sexist when you looked at it. He says, because if you just look at society, that happens all the time. These old men are always trying to get hold of these young women, and it never works, and they always fall flat on the face, and he was just representing that. But anyway, he went to Australia and made a fortune. So good for him. Yeah. And he was in, I don't know if anybody sees him, he was in The Italian Job. I don't know if anybody recognised him in that, but he was the professor that built the jammers for the traffic lights in The Italian Job. So he was in that early in his career. There you go. There's another one. But anyway, I'm off. I'm going. I'll sit here all night and rant and rave. I bet I didn't even change the stream title, did I? I bet it still says this is with Liru instead of with Homebrew. It does, look. Oh, dear me. I didn't change the stream title. Doesn't matter. It says Arma 3. That'll do. Right, I'm going to go, kids. You lot take care out there. Have fun with whatever you've got planned. Like I say, it's coming up to 3:30 in the morning, so I'm about to go and see if I can see if that Gold Rush has come in yet, and I'll watch it tomorrow. To watch that. I don't know. It's the only reality TV I watch. Gold Rush. I think it's great. I like Tony Beers with his big beard. And how Parker Schnabel, a young kid, taught everybody how to gold mine. I liked his granddad, actually. I like Parker Schnabel's granddad. I really liked him. He was nice. Reminded me of my granddad. So, but yeah, I'm going. So, again, thanks for the donations, Stone. Thanks for the conversation, guys. Thanks for the follows and the subs. It's been great. Tomorrow we have, I think we have, actually, I'm not sure. I think it might have been cancelled now. Thinking about it. Let me have a look at the weekly schedule. Saturday. Well, it still says Tier 1 Realism Ops from 12 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, which is 5 p.m. GMT currently. That's what it normally is. So we normally have Arma Ops from 5 p.m. my time, and then from 7 p.m. we have DCS with the Grim Reapers. And then after that, well, after that it's whatever happens. But I seem to think that Liru had cancelled this Saturday. Maybe not. Have a look. No, I can't see it now. I thought it had been postponed or cancelled for this weekend, but no, I can't see it. Well, anyway, if it isn't, we'll be doing something else. We'll either play DCS before the DCS thing, or we'll do some Elite Dangerous or something else. We'll do something else, but we should be up before 5 a.m. 5 p.m. Sorry, 5 p.m. 5 a.m. Ah, it is nearly 5 a.m. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go. Right, let's stop this recording before I use up all my hard drive space on rant and raving. Okay, I'm going. Say bye-bye, Dave. Big smile. There you go. How's that? Look at that. You can't even see all it smooth. Yeah. He'd take your hand off as soon as look at you, though. He would. Yeah, he would. Look at those teeth. Right, I'm off. I'm going. Okay, thanks, guys. You go and do something else. Watch somebody else. Play something else. Have fun. Drink something. Eat something. I don't know. Do something. I'm going to bed. So, good night, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow in... Oh, my goodness. 12, 13 and a half hours. Flipping heck. I'm not going to have much time to myself, am I? Right, 13 and a half hours. We'll be back. And streaming. Oh dear. I'm going to be knackered, aren't I? Right, I'm off. I'm going. Good night, guys. Cheers. Stay safe out there. Play nice. Catch you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Bye.